renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 939 KTAK and Wyo Today Media. It is the second home game of the season here for the Lady Wolverines and Wolverines as they will face the Fillies and Mustangs from Casper down in Natrona County High School. It will be the first up will be the 4-10 Natrona County Fillies going against your 3-12 Lady Wolverines. First, we're going to take a look. We're going to be kind of quick because they're ahead of schedule. And the JV boys were beaten rather soundly by the Natrona County JV boys, and they decided not to give the full 20. So we're going to be about 5 minutes early with tip-off at 5:55 is about what it's going to be, maybe 5:54. As we look at the Natrona County Fillies, they are led in scoring by Elena Dutcher with 7.2. She also leads the team in rebounds with 6.7. So she's basically a 7-7 player. Leading the team in assists is Ella Reese. They don't average a whole bunch of assists, only a little over 7.5 per game. They only average 37.3 points per game. Turns it over just like Riverton does quite a bit with 26 turnovers per game on the season. They don't foul a whole lot, only 12 fouls per game. As far as shooting goes, they are much like most of the girls' teams we've seen this year and most teams we've seen overall. They are not an exceptionally good long-distance shooting team at only 24%. From two, they are 33%. And from the free throw line, much like we've seen kind of a cascading downhill of it, they're not good. They're 52% from the free throw line. Their best free throw shooter who's taken any amount of free throws is Elena Dutcher at 71%. Everybody else is fairly significantly below that who has shot more than 10 or 12. Leading the team overall is, of course, Addie Vance with 100%, but she's 1 of 1. And Carly Dinkle, the junior, 10 of 12 at 83%. When we look at their opponents this year, they've lost Arvada West Colorado. They lost to Worland, Douglas. Cody dominated them, as you would expect. Sheridan, Central. And they finally got a win on January 9th. They went over for the entire month of December. They got a win against Campbell County. Then they went to East, of course, Cheyenne East. As is kind of normal, along with Cody, one of the top 2 programs in the state. They are the unanimous #1 in 4A girls at the moment. And they defeated Natrona County 70-15. Then another matchup with Sheridan. Sheridan won by almost 30. Then they lost to Star Valley. They did defeat Jackson, 47-36. Lost to Green River, defeated Rock Springs, and most recently on the 30th, defeated Kelly Walsh this past Saturday. That is a look at the visitors from Natrona. When we return, we'll take a look at the Riverton Lady Wolverines here on 939 KTAK.
Living well is Just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
And welcome back to 939 KTAK and the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show as we take a look at the Riverton Lady Wolverines on the season. They do come in at 3-13, excuse me. And I forgot to put that Inn Suites pregame show thing up. There we go. And we'll get that at 3-13, not 3-12. I don't know how I had that wrong. But the Riverton Lady Wolverines in kind of a bad little stretch as of late. Lost to Evanston by 12, Star Valley by 13, Jackson by 2. Rock Springs, they played very well against but lost by 1. Green River defeated them by 29. Thunder Basin and Central big time. Southeast as well. So it's an 8-game losing streak since the Lady Wolverines last won against Cheyenne South on the 8th at the James Johnson Invitational in the 3 days we were down in Cheyenne. As we look, they averaged 39.4 points per game due to the Lady Wolverines. Leading scorer is Carson Bosico with 11.7. During that losing streak, however, that especially the past 3 or 4 games, that point total has come down. Leading the team in rebounds is Tatum Tyra. Leading the team in assists is Taylon Leesburg. She also leads the team in steals. Riverton getting a little bit better at the turnovers, only turned the ball over 23 times per game. Still not good. So it's going to be kind of what happens between these two teams. They're both turnover prone. So we'll see. 3-point field goal percentage, not good at all. Just like everybody else, 22%. And part of that is we've seen Taylon Leesburg go a little bit colder as she is focused more into leadership and playing point guard and assists, getting her assists up to 6 per game. She's only shooting 27%. And then of course, she is the second leading scorer. First leading scorer being Carson Bosica. She's only attempted 4 all year, and I can't recall any of them. So she's not likely to shoot a whole lot of threes. Most likely to shoot them is Taylon Leesburg and Lexi Taylor. Taylor on the season 20% from beyond the arc. From 2-point range, a little bit better at 36%, which is a little bit better than Natrona, who is at 33%. And then from the free throw line, that's where Riverton will have an advantage, shooting 60% from the free throw line. And they've actually shot less than Natrona. So Natrona's got a big sample size as far as that goes. So that is your look at the Riverton Lady Wolverines. When we return, it'll be time. Well, we'll go ahead and do it, actually. Ranger keys the game, really simple. Both teams like to turn it over. Riverton needs to kind of embrace that and play their level of defense. Taylon Leesburg, of course, has to stay out of foul trouble because we know what happens when they don't. The turnovers skyrocket much higher than they already are. But they need to take advantage of a team that turns the ball over. They have played a couple teams in this losing streak that do average a lot of turnovers, but they haven't been able to force them. Those teams have protected the ball very well against Riverton. Riverton really needs to force its will here. and that is the key to the game so that Riverton can get to 4-13 overall and get their first conference win. When we return, it'll be time for the Arapahoe First starting lineup here on KTAK and 93.9 KTAK in Ohio Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It's time for the Arapahoe First starting lineups. First for Coach J.R. Wilson's Natrona Fillies. Number 2, Raina Reese. Number 10, Jose Behrens. Number 12, Elike Sheets. Number 15, Billy Coleman. and number 20, of course, Elena Dutcher. For Coach Bosner's Riverton Lady Wolverines, it'll be, as always, number 2, Carson Vosica. Number 11, Taylon Leesburg. Number 21, Tatum Tyra. Number 22, Lexi Taylor. And number 23, Timbri Mathil. Thank you for Rapo first for sponsoring that. And Hampton Inn Suites pregame show now comes to an end, and it is time to tip things off between the Fillies and the Lady Wolverines. They did a little bit of, not smoke, obviously, but like, what am I looking for? They did a little bit of the fog, and it's still leaning over here. Tip is 1. And we'll get the clock here. Tip is 1 by Natrona, but Timbri Mathil takes it away, so it'll be possession error next jump ball to the Lady Wolverines. Lady Wolverines then turn it right back over in the half court as they were trying to push into the front court. So it'll be Natrona basketball. Coleman with it. Coleman goes over to Sheets. Back up top to Coleman. Riverton in a 2-3 zone. Taylon Leesburg and Timbri Mathil at the top of it. Back to Sheets. She drives in, dishes out to Reese. Inside, blocked by Tatum Tyra and tracked down by Lexi Taylor. Taylor trying to hit a long pass, turns it over, looking to break is Sheets, puts it up, no good. Foul on the play against Lexi Taylor, I do believe.
Riverton foul, 22.
No, yes, Riverton foul against Taylor. It's her first. It'll be the team first. It will send Sheets to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way, rattles in and good. Sheets on the season, 48%. So if that holds true, she should miss this next one. Second one on the way, and it's pure. So, of course, press set up. Inbound is to Leesburg. Back to Mathil. Mathil trapped. Gets it to Vosica. Vosica to Tyra. Tyra across the front court. Gets it back to Vosica. Vosica stops. Got caught between pass and shot. Misses it. Taylor is fouled as she got the offensive rebound. Put it up. No good. She will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls against Dutcher. That is her first. Team first of the first quarter with 6:58 to play here in the first. Taylor's first one is on the way. Up and good. Has the ball back from the officials. Second one is up and looks short, is short, and we've got a foul on the rebound or a lane violation. They're going to say a lane violation against Natrona County. So Lexi will get to shoot the second one. Again, left that first second shot well short. This one in and out, no good. Rebound is by Natrona County's Raina Reese. Gets it to Coleman. Now long passes, and they're going to swing it around. Back up top to Coleman, though, with 6:45 to play. Here in the first quarter, Coleman dribbling to her right, about 30 feet from the basket. Comes back to Reese, that being Raina. Kicks outside, 3 on the way by Sheets. Air ball, no good. Ball is saved, and offensive rebound go over to Natrona. Coleman, they go into the corner. 3 on the way by Behrens, up and good. Inbound is to Timbri Mathil, back to Vosica. Vosica to Taylor, and Taylor is going to be fouled. Fouls against number 20. That is Dutcher. That's her second, team second. So they'll immediately, or most likely be going, oh, they already went to the bench. He went that quick. Inbound is to Leesburg. Coming in is Dinkle, number 30 for Natrona. Mathil trying to go cross court with a pass, and that'll be the third turnover as it sails out of bounds. It will be Natrona basketball with 6:04 to play in the first. Inbound to Coleman. Coleman comes over the timeline, goes to right, now swings it back to the left to Reese. Reese looking to drive in, jump stops, back out to Coleman. Coleman to Dinkle. Dinkle over in the corner. Behrens for a three from the opposite side, off the back iron, no good. Ball goes out of bounds with 5:43 to play in the first. It will be Riverton basketball. Mathill to inbound, gets into Taylor on the far side. Riverton in their white and red, they're going left to right on your radio dial. Mathill across the timeline, gets to Vosika, now to Leesburg on the right wing. Leesburg looking inside. It's not there, they look to trap her. She goes up top to Taylor, back to Leesburg. Leesburg for three, good! Taylor Leesburg. 5:18 to play in the first. And it is all tied up at 5-5. Looking to penetrate is Dinkle. Dinkle now has to kick it out. 17-footer on the way up and good by Weber, who's come in for, no, excuse me, not Weber. What am I saying? It was by Sheet. She now has 4. And Riverton in the backcourt is going to turn it over for the 4th time today. 3 on the way, air ball no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. It is going to be White basketball, so it'll be Riverton basketball with 4:43 left here in the first quarter. Checking in will be Colling as well. Riverton has, I do believe, not gone to the bench as of yet. Of course, Bosner goes with a pretty tight bench a lot of times. We know we will see Aspen Gordon. We don't know who else we'll see. They get to Vosika. Vosika in transition, going to fire. Left off the back rim. Rebound is by Timbry Mathill. She tips it to Taylor inside to Vosika. Vosika puts it up and good. And we're all tied up again at 7. 4:17 to play. Stolen away as they try to cross half court. Gets it to Mathill. Mathill stripped. It goes out of bounds. It will remain Riverton basketball. Second turnover of the night there against Natrona. It'll be Lexi Taylor to inbound from her left of her own basket. Getting close by it, and she is able to throw it off of the hands. I think she's trying to throw it over, but it goes out of bounds, and they'll switch inbounders, will Riverton. It'll be Taylor Leesburg looking to inbound and able to take advantage of Lexi Taylor's height there, and she is going to be fouled as she receives it. Foul will be against Dinkle, her first, and team third. That happens with 4:10 left in the first quarter. Timbry Mathill to inbound, gets into Leesburg. Leesburg, long pass looking for Taylor, and it sails out of bounds. It'll go over to Natrona on the 5th turnover of the day against Riverton. 4:05 to play here in the first quarter. Oh, they took a point away. It's now going to be 7-6, they're going to say. So we'll get that all kind of squared away. 3:58 to go, trapping in the backcourt, and we're going to have a timeout by Coach Wilson. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK. First game of the year with the pep band. Thank you to the Riverton High School pep band and Andrew Peaks, or Andy as we know him as, for leading the way. And out off the inbounds, beautiful play and score put up by Vance. That's her first 2. Riverton now down 9-6. They get it to Mathill. Mathill will come over midcourt on the right side. She's going to have it go off her foot, but she's able to track it back down. She's now trapped, and she's going to step out of bounds. It'll be the 6th turnover of the day against the Riverton Lady Wolverines. During that timeout, we did see Aspen Gordon check in for the first time. Coleman will return for Natrona, and she will receive the inbound pass. Deflected on a long pass by Mathil, sent right back to her. It'll go out of bounds, though, and it'll remain with the Fillies of Natrona County. Inbounding now will be Sheets. Inbounds to Coleman. Waiting to trap is Mathil and Vosica, and they're able to bring it back to the other side of the court and get it over the line to Colling. Backcourt, no, is deflected. Dinkle goes and gets it, gets Coleman, and now it's stolen away. Deflected by Taylor. Vosica will come away with it. She gets Leesburg. Leesburg over half court. Looking inside for Aspen Gordon. Gordon puts it up, no good. Rebound by Mathil, put up, no good. Rebound by Natrona County, and we have a whistle. This one's going to be against Aspen Gordon, I do believe. Be her first, team second. Let's make sure real quick. It is against Gordon. And it'll be inbounded to Coleman. Coleman, long pass to Colling. And here they look to break, puts it up and in by Dinkle. Lead swells to 5. 2:41 to play. Stolen away on the inbounds, put up, no good. Foul on the play, though. So it'll send them to the line. That'll be the third team foul. Team foul, the foul is going to go against Timbry Mathil. That's her first. Going to the line will be number 22, Colling. And she hits it. And for a team that's not good at free throws, they're now 3 of 3, and they've all looked pretty good. 12-6. Second one on its way up and good. Gordon will look to inbound. Long pass to Leesburg. Leesburg hits Vosica. Vosica to Taylor. Over the timeline, Taylor looking to set up the offense. Riverton kind of gone cold here on a down 7. Taylor turns around, long shot. I don't think she knew what to do with it. Saved temporarily by Mathil from going out of bounds, and Aspen Gordon's going to get called for the foul. Just a little bit too much of a hip check there for the referee's liking. It'll be the 4th team foul. Next foul will put Natrona County in the bonus. 2:17 left. In the first, inbound to Coleman. Riverton in a kind of a 1-2-1-1, and they're going to get the steal there. Kicked out to Gordon. They gave up the fast break, going inside to Vosica. Vosica looks to spin, now dish out to Taylor. Taylor, 3 on the way, good! Lexi Taylor now with 5, cuts the lead down to 4. Long pass, they're looking to break, and they get to Colling. She puts it up and good. Riverton just not getting back on defense past couple possessions. They trail by 6 with 1:42 left in the first quarter. Leesburg inside to Gordon. Gordon spins up and under, and she is going to get fouled. I think that's going to go against Vance, but let's see. It is against Vance. That's her first, team 4th. So it'll put Riverton next foul in the bonus as well. 1:36 left. Gordon going to the line looking for her first point of the early evening. Gordon shot on the way up and too hard off the iron, no good. Bruner trailing 15-9. Here in the first, Gordon with her second free throw up and good. Inbound to Coleman. Riverton Wolverines ready to pounce with the trap as they're going 3/4 court press. Able to break it via passing to Colling. Now looking inside. They get into Dinkle. She puts up no good. Offensive rebound by Colling. Colling will dribble it out with 1:19 left. They'll swing it to Vance. Now over to Dinkle on the right side. Dinkle looking underneath for Coleman. Gets it to her. Coleman a little bit wild. Hits off the bottom of the rim. Riverton comes away with it. Gets it Taylor. Taylor to Mathil. Mathil with one power dribble, and she's going to get tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Wolverines here. Bosing is going to come out for Tyra right now, and we have a timeout by Riverton. It'll be a 30-second one for Coach Bosner. We'll take it with him and be right back here on Wild Today, 93.9 KTAK. Phillies lead the Lady Wolverines 15-10. 1 minute left in the first.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK and Wild Today's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. The Lady Wolverines trail 15-10 to the Fillies from Natrona County. Both teams are going to be in the bonus next foul. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Teams are very desperate for a win, especially Riverton, who's been on a monumental losing streak, quite frankly. Inbound to Taylor to Mathill. Mathill doesn't use the glass and sails it over. Rebound is by the Fillies. Fillies trying to bring it in the front court. Mathill trying to pressure Colling of Natrona. She gets it back after a pass to Reese, and a three on the way. No good by Vance. And we have a foul on the rebound. That'll be against Dinkle, I think. It is. That's her second. So Dutcher and Dinkle both with 2 fouls. It'll be the 5th foul, so it will send Riverton to the free throw line. And it'll be Taylon Leesburg shooting 2 here with 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Leesburg's 3 from earlier downgraded to a 2. And she hits the first. Sheets comes in for Natrona. Leesburg second on the way up and good. Leesburg with 4 now. And the lead is 3 points. Trying to pass up court. Mathill almost got a hand on it. Reese is going to send it all the way down. They swing it to the left wing for Vance. Vance over to Reese. Reese tries to drive in, gets cut off, and now they're going to swing it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Wolverines with 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, some foul concerns from Natrona County. Their 2 major post players, both with 2. They inbound it. Sheets looking inside for Colling. Colling swings it back outside. They're playing for the last shot, obviously. And it's going to be tipped away partially by Mathill. Mathill needs to watch it. Don't need a foul here with 3 seconds left. And we've got a whistle go out of bounds with just under 2 seconds on the official clock. Good job by Riverton defense here. So 1.7. I've got it as 2, obviously, on the screen. Inbound, and they're not even going to get a shot off. I'm not sure they knew. So at the end of the first quarter, it is Fillies from Natrona County 15, Lady Wolverines 12. We'll be right back here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK with the second quarter.
Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
And welcome back. Everybody can say hi to the back of Steve Peck's head. As we are 4 seconds away from the start of the second quarter. Riverton trailing by 3 here. The foul situation, especially in the post, will be something to watch, obviously, for the Phillies specifically, as their 2 main post players both have 2 fouls each. Inbound will be, I'm going to say Riverton basketball. I don't have it as that. Yeah, there we go. I was right for a change with the possession arrow. It will be Gordon, Leesburg, Timbry, Mathill, Vosica, and Tyra for your Lady Wolverines to start the second quarter. Inbound is by Natrona, and immediately trapping is Riverton. They're able to break it. They swing it over. Kind of a backing away shot. She did not look comfortable at all. Did Vance, and it's a well miss, and it will lead to Riverton trying to break to Mathill in the paint. Loses control out of it to Leesburg. Back to Mathill on the elbow. Back up top to Gordon, now in the corner for Tyra. Tyra inside to Gordon. Gordon turns, wanting to go up and under, can't. Gets it back out to Mathill, or excuse me, to Tyra. Tyra underneath looking for Vosica. 7th turnover of the day as it's intercepted on the way in. Bringing it up is Colling, and picking up at half court is Vosica and Mathill and Leesburg. Able to beat it, 2 on the way, missed. Offensive rebound, no good by Natrona. They get the rebound again. Reese puts it up, no good, partially blocked. Rebound by Gordon, and she's gonna get called for a travel. It'll be the 8th turnover of the day against Riverton. And quite honestly, Gordon, again, a post player. She's coming out now. She'll come out for Taylor. A guard has got to go help these post players when they get stuck like that. Inbound, 3 on the way. No good by Natrona County. Partially kicked by Vosica. They didn't call the kick ball, and we are going to get a possession arrow. It will go over to the Lady Wolverines on the arrow here with 6:51 left in the second quarter. Nobody scored in the first minute, 9 seconds. Inbound to Taylor. Taylor over the timeline. And now they all run away from her. They need to come get her. They do. Finally, Mathill does. Underneath to Tyra. She spins, puts it up. Good. 1-point basketball game as Riverton has clawed back into this. Down 7 at one point, now a 2-point game. Riverton 3-quarter court pressure. Looking to trap, able to beat it is Natrona. Sheets with it. Looking to go on the far sideline. Intercepted by Leesburg. Leesburg has to slow up and does so smartly. Finds Vosica cutting though. Puts it up and good. And Riverton has the lead. And it'll be a timeout by Natrona County. 6:15 to play in the half. 16-15. Riverton Lady Wolverines on top here on 93.9 KTAK.
Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
We're not doing our coming out of commercials music because we got the Riverton High School pep band here. They don't get a lot of opportunities this year. They're going to play like 3 games of the 6 or 5 total home games we have. 6:15 to play. Riverton on a 4-0 run to start out the second quarter, and they have taken the lead by 1. Inbound to Coleman. Riverton going to press 3-quarter court trap style. Natrona beats it with a long pass to Dinkle. Back to Coleman, looking underneath, and stolen away by Timbry Mathill. 5th turnover of the day for Natrona County. Leesburg gets the pass, brings over the timeline, goes to Taylor. Taylor to Vosica. Vosica at the top of the key, not where she normally is comfortable to shoot. Gets to Leesburg. They get her on a backdoor cut. Up and good by Carson Vosica. 6 points on the day for the sophomore now. And Riverton's defense causing all sorts of issues, 18-15. Really not the 3-quarter court pressure, but when they get over, and there's a nice backdoor cut to respond to Dinkle, and she scores the first points for Natrona County of this second quarter. And we've got the score all sorts of wrong. Oh, I've got it wrong. It's 18-17. I kept hitting the wrong one. Sorry about that. 5:25 to play in the first half. 1-point game now. Long pass looking for Taylor, intercepted by Behrens. 9th turnover of the day against Riverton. Looking to push into the middle is Dinkle. She's partially blocked, and it's ripped away by Lexi Taylor. Taylor gets it to Leesburg. Leesburg long pass to Timry Mathil. Mathil's going to lose control of it, and it will go out of bounds with 5:03 to play. It'll be a turnover, number 10, against the Lady Wolverines. Warriors just need to settle down ever since they got up by 3, and then things got a little chaotic.
Returning for Natrona, Vance.
Vance coming in for Natrona. Inbound is to Coleman. Mathil will pick up right at the 3-point line opposite of the basket. And Lexi Taylor going to get called for a foul there. Going for the pass. Natrona County player had it actually, excuse me, 22, yeah. I thought it was 23 for a second. First team foul against Natrona County. Lexi Taylor went down hard. We'll take the break with them. We'll be right back here on WYO Today.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
And welcome back. I don't know why we're looking at the Natrona County bench, but hey. Okay, so Lexi Taylor's come off. She got off her own court. Hopefully it's just getting the wind knocked out of her. She was definitely guilty of the foul. I mean, there's no doubt there. There's no ill intent or anything of that nature. But she hit hard, playing with reckless abandon, which is what you want out of a team. Inbound is to Coleman. It's the second team foul they're saying against Riverton in this quarter. Natrona County looking to work inside. They try and get it out to Coleman, and they're going to throw it away. That'll be the 7th turnover of the day against Natrona County. Comes with 4:43 left in the first half. It is 18-17. Riverton on top. Gordon will look to inbound. She, of course, came in for Taylor. Gets it in to Vosika. Vosika looking to get it to Tyra, and they throw it away just a little bit too high. Looking to push down underneath. Ball's going to go out of bounds. That will... I haven't seen a possession. I was going to say it's Riverton basketball with 4:33. So returning the favor, 8th turnover of the day against Natrona County. Inbounding will be the sophomore, Carson Vosika. Vosika eyeing, and she gets into Timry Mathil. Mathil to Tyra. Tyra back to Vosika. Vosika on the near side brings over half court. Leesburg trying to get Tyra. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it is Philly basketball. So that'll be the 12th turnover. So now they're on pace for above their average are the Lady Wolverines. Coleman into the front court for the Phillies. Over to Dinkle. Now swinging it back around to Colling. Looking inside, little hook put up, and good by Sheet, excuse me. And the Phillies have retaken the lead. Leesburg gets it to Mathil to crack the 10-second line. Mathil's going to be able to take it all the way up, and one! Good job on Mathil there. It's like the Red Sea parted. Bad defensive rotation by the Phillies, and that is going to be against Vance. That's her second, only the team first, but now they've got 3 starters in trouble. 2 fouls each. We have not seen really, well, Dinkle's not a star, excuse me. So 3 key players. Dutcher, we haven't seen this score. Mathil with the free throw on the way, no good. Rebound is by Natrona County. They will get it up to Coleman, and she'll look to set the offense with 3:40 to play in the half. To Colling. Colling to Dinkle. Dinkle cross court to Coleman. Coleman looking to drive in, gets cut off, and the pass deflected, but tracked down by Colling. Colling up towards half court for Dinkle. Now looking to go to the free throw line. Now swinging out for a three. No good off the back iron. And side iron, rebound by Carson Vosica. Leesburg looking to push things. Now she'll slow down a little bit. Finds Mathil and throws it away. Yet another turnover against the Riverton Lady Wolverines. Comes with 3:13 left in the half. Going to see Kimber Mathil coming in for the first time today. She will come in for her older sister. Inbound is to Colling. She'll bring it over midcourt. Going to the right for Reese. Back up top for Dutcher, who's come back in for the first time since getting those 2 quick fouls. They get to Dinkle. Dinkle drives in. Blocked by Tatum Tyra. Tyra comes away with it after the block. Gets it Leesburg. Leesburg to Kimber Mathil. Kimber Mathil inside to Vosica. Vosica puts it up. Good! 2:40 to play here in the first half. 22-19 Lady Wolverines. Into the front court to Reese, down in the corner, and stolen away at least temporarily, and we've got a tie-up. Possession arrow does favor the Fillies with 2:32 to play here in the first half. Coming back in will be Timbry Mathil and Lexi Taylor. They'll come in for Leesburg and Gordon respectively. Inbound goes to Colling. 2-3 zone by Riverton. To Dinkle. Back over to Reese now. Reese back to Dinkle. Everything happening about 26 feet away from the basket. Drives in, and a foul against Riverton. Think they may get Carson Vosica, not sure. No, they're going to get Timbry Mathil. That's her second. Lexi Taylor also has 2, as does Aspen Gordon. Team third. Inbound, they're going to say it was on the rebound attempt. Inbound put up by Colling, no good. Tyra with the rebound. Taylor into the front court to Kimber Mathil. Kimber Mathil, I'm not even sure what she was trying. Probably got stuck between pass and shoot, and she kind of way too low for a shot, way too high for a pass, and it's another turnover against the Lady Wolverines. They do lead by 3, however, and part of that is the great defense that the Lady Wolverines have been playing today. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Colling with it into the front court. Looking to get on a backdoor cut. Tatum Tyra steals it away. 9th turnover, and on a fast break, Riverton's going to return the favor. And here comes Natrona County. Natrona County's Colling into the front court. Over to the left wing for Dinkle. Back up top for Colling. To Dinkle. Back to Colling. Colling drives in. Loses control of it. Will get it back, though. Gets it to Dinkle. Back to Colling. Colling drives in. Shoots, no good. Rebound is by Natrona, and they miss the second one. Does Dutcher, and we've got a foul on the rebound with 1:16 to play. It'll be the second team foul. Fouls against Reese. That's her first. Team second. They have on the board that only 2 team fouls against Riverton, so we'll adjust. I'm kind of confused by that. Inbound will be by Timbry Mathil. Gets it into her sister Kimber. Back to Timbry. Timbry, long pass for Taryn Weber, who's checked in for her first time today. To Taylor, to Mathil on a beautiful cut. She just can't finish it. 1 minute to play here in the first half. And a long pass trying to find the open player by Natrona. Goes sailing out of bounds. 10 turnovers now for Natrona County. Coleman will come back in for Natrona. Riverton, of course, bench a little bit deeper than normal, actually. This quick, Kimber and Taryn Weber both getting a shot. And this time Weber's going to sail a pass to Leesburg way too high. Inbound by Natrona County, 22-19, under 48 seconds to go. and stolen away by Timber Mathill. She's going to try and go coast to coast, puts it up. No good, but they're going to say she was pushed. Don't know if they'll give a shooting foul or not here. Fouls against number 15. That is Coleman. That's her first, team third. They will not. It'll be a inbound on the baseline. Vosica and I didn't see Leesburg come back in. They come in for Kimber and Lexi. Gordon inbounds to Leesburg. Inside to Vosica. She turns, fires. Kind of shot before she even turned, and rebound by Natrona County. Didn't really eye up the basket there. Long pass into the front court. They kick it out for a three. Good by Cowling. And we are tied as we go under 20 seconds. 22-22, Taryn Weber looking inside for Aspen Gordon. Almost turned away, but Timber Mathill gets hold of it. Splits a double team, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Weber. It's up and good by Taryn Weber. 4 seconds left here. Inbound to Coleman. Coleman trying a long pass, and we will go to half. Lady Wolverines on top, 24-22. We'll be right back with the Ranger halftime show here on WYO Today at 939 KTAK.
General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at HeinzGeneralStore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And welcome to the Ranger Halftime Show here on 939 KTAK. Our rec putting on the halftime performance, if you will, playing a little bit of a game. We would show it to you, but our camera woman has moved to the right, and I don't know where she is. You know, I pay her enough. You would think it's my wife, ladies and gentlemen, camera woman Courtney, and we're going to hop her on the mic to say hi in just a second. Yes, we made Connor do it. You can do it. The only person I haven't successfully gotten to say hi on the mic is Leanne Sanderson in the one game she ever helped me with on film. She's back at the mothership. So as we look at the stats, 24-22, Riverton on top of the Fillies of Natrona. First for Natrona, Colling leads all the Natrona Fillies with 7. Sheets with 6, Dinkle with 4, 3 by Barons, 2 by Vance. For the Riverton Lady Wolverines, leading all scorers is Carson Vosica with 8. Lexi Taylor has 5. Leesburg with 4. Then Weber, Tyra, and Kimberly Mathil each with 2. And Aspen Gordon with 1. The turnovers have been just off the charts, quite honestly. Riverton comes in averaging 23 a game. They already have 16. Natrona County comes in averaging 24. They only have 10, but they still trail. Really the story of the first half, and it'll be interesting to watch the first 3 or 4 minutes of the third quarter, will be the foul situation. You've got several that are on that edge of foul trouble. For Coach Wilson and the Natrona Fillies, it's Vance and Dutcher, the two of the starters with 2, and then Dinkle, Dutcher's backup, who came in when Dutcher got 2 really quick fouls, has 2 as well. For Riverton, Aspen Gordon with 2, Lexi Taylor with 2, and Timbry Mathil with 2. Nobody has just 1 for Riverton, 6 total fouls against the Lady Wolverines. So that's going to do it for the Ranger Halftime Show. Again, Riverton up on the Fillies, 24-22. Both teams looking for a much-needed win. When we return, it'll be time for the third quarter here on Wire Today, 939 KTAK.
Interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports. And welcome back here to Why Today 939's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. It is time for the third quarter. It is 24-22, Riverton with the lead, and they will start off with the ball as a possession arrow favors them. Riverton now going right to left on your radio dial. It'll be Taylor, Leesburg, Mathil, Tyra, and Vosica, your starters as you would expect. Taylor over the timeline, no pressure, gets to Vosica. Vosica dribbles to her right, goes to Taylor. Taylor off a screen by Vosica. Now over to the wing to Leesburg, back up top to Taylor. Taylor looking for a little bit of a give and go, and she's going to turn the ball over. Intercepted by Natrona County. She's trying to get it to Leesburg. Bringing it in the front court, they'll go to Sheets. Sheets to Coleman, back to Sheets on the path. It was deflected by Timber Mathil. Now over on the wing to Reese. Inside, put up, no good. Fought for the rebound is won by Tyra. She'll get it to Vosica with 7:15 to play in the third. Leesburg will receive the pass from Vosica and bring it over on the far side, over midcourt, and go to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor to Mathil on the wing. Mathil now dribbles top of the key and gets it to Vosica. Vosica dribbling to her right, goes to Taylor. Taylor busts free, drives in, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Tyra. Tyra turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Natrona. Coleman with it. Mathil sitting there like a vulture and waiting for her to start bringing it up. And that is the pressure defense. And she deflects a pass. This one will go out of bounds. It will remain with the Phillies from Casper. 24-22, no one scored in this quarter yet. Inbound is to Coleman. Coleman to Reese. Reese dribbles to her right, now back up towards that weird volleyball line that still no one will tell me what its name is. To Coleman. Coleman passes it in the corner to Sheets, now back up top for Reese. Reese looking to dribble, loses control of it. She has walked a half dozen times because her feet, neither one of them's planted. Driving in, put up by Natrona County, no good. Vosica with the rebound, and she throws it away trying to save it, and it's put up and good by Dutcher. That's her first points of the game. Of course, she was in early foul trouble, and we're all tied up. Riverton into the front court. Mathil to Tyra. Tyra to Vosica. Vosica over to Taylor. Taylor to Leesburg. And we've got a foul against somebody. It is against Natrona. It's Dutcher on a hold. That is her third, team first. So they're going to leave her in with 3. Taylor will look to inbound from her own baseline. Inbound to Mathill, puts it up, no good. It was partially, it wasn't partially, it was fully blocked. And Natrona comes away with it, looking to regain the lead. They look inside, puts it up. Tyra trying to block her, no good. Partially blocked. It's getting pretty physical now. Riverton comes away with it. Taylor just shakes her, gets it to Leesburg. Coach from Natrona ticked off, and now he's going to be even worse, as the Natrona County has called for a foul, and the fans aren't happy either. Foul is against Vance. That is her second. Team second. 5:10 to play. Oh, well, we got a whistle, and we're going to get a foul away from the ball. That's a bit of a makeup call. Maybe it is warranted. It's on Taylor Leesburg for the illegal screen. Didn't see it that well, so we'll buy it. 5:10 to play. And now both coaches working the ref. Both coaches mad. Things getting heated here at Riverton Wolverine Gymnasium. And looking to put it up and good on a beautiful passing fast break that just caught Riverton sleeping. That's 8 for Sheets, 26-24 for the Fillies. Taylor into the front court. Fillies have no interest in full quarter, 3/4 court pressure. Hands it to Vosica. Vosica from the wing to Leesburg. Leesburg off a screen. Looking inside for Vosica. She puts it up. No good. Little bit off balance. Rebound by Natrona County. And Leesburg steps in front of it. Coleman able to track it down. We're getting close to 10 seconds, though. But she breaks it with Dinkle. Dinkle, cross-court pass to Sheets. Sheets drives in, up and under, no good. Rebound by the sophomore, Carson Vosica. 4:18 to play here in the third. 26-24 to Taylor on the wing, looking inside, and she overthrows it. Looking for Tyra, it was there, but just too high, and Aspen Gordon will check in for Tyra on the dead ball turnover by Riverton. 4:12 to play here in the third. 4 points have been scored in total, all by Natrona. Inbound is to Coleman. Coleman to Vance. Vance passes Dinkle and gets it right back. Now goes to Coleman. Coleman over to Dinkle for 3. No good. Rebound by Vance. And we're going to get a whistle against Riverton. I think she thought it was tied up, and that's an issue because Timmery Mathill, it's her third. Team second of the quarter. Comes with 3:53 to play in the quarter. Inbound, put up and no good by Sheets. But she is fouled and will go to the line. Foul is against Aspen Gordon. That's her third, and it's the team third. It will send Sheets to the line to shoot 2. She's, I do believe, under a 50% free throw shooter, but she's 2 of 2 today. She is a 48% free throw shooter. She misses the first.
Returning for the Wolverines, 21, Tyra.
Tyra coming in for Mathill. Don't need her to get her fourth here quite yet. You deal with it a little bit later maybe, but second one on its way up and no good. Rebound is by Gordon. Gordon has it stripped momentarily, but Leesburg able to track it down. Leesburg bringing it up into the front court. Good screen by Tyra, and it's going to be stripped away and goes out of bounds. And now both teams, it's funny, it's now switched. Bosner's the most mad, and Natrona County's coach, I just forgot his name, Wilson, is a little bit happier because it did look like there was contact there. They kind of go back and forth between calling it tight and murder ball. Leesburg drives in, and now they're calling it tight again. Foul is against number 15. That's Coleman. That's her second. It'll be the team second, I do believe. It should be team third, actually. There we go. Now they finally moved the scoreboard to team third. Looking to inbound is Taylor, and it's going to be a 5-second call. And some of these plays that Boser's got they're a little bit slow developing, quite honestly with you, and they've led to a lot of 5-second calls this year. If they're being executed properly, that's always the big thing. Inbound is to Coleman. Coleman, long distance pass to Colling. Colling back to Coleman, over to the right wing for Vance. Vance into the corner for Dinkle. Back to Vance, cross court to Colling. Colling looking to dribble, and gets cut off by Aspen Gordon. Gets it to Coleman. Coleman in the corner, 3 by Dinkle on the way. No good. Rebound by Vance. Puts it up, and no good, but a foul on the floor. It'll be 2 shots coming for Vance. Fouls against number 21, Tyra. That's her first. It is team 4th. Putting in front of the bonus next time. And it'll send Sheets to the line to shoot 2. She hits the first. She is 3 of 5 on the day. Sends the lead out to 3. Tyra coming out now for Taryn Weber with 3:05. The second one on the way, over the front iron and good. 28-24. Riverton on the back end of an 8-4 run to start the third. They have not scored in the first 5 minutes, and right there, Taryn Weber is going to throw it away. That is now 21 turnovers against Riverton. Coming in now will be Van Fleet, first time of the day for the Lady Wolverines. Inbound is Coleman, trying to set up the pressure, but Coleman easily beats it with the dribble and then passes it over half court. Over to, or inside I should say, and now back out. It winds up in the hands of Dinkle. Dinkle to Coleman. Coleman for 3, no good. Rebound by Taylor, and Taylor's just hammered and no call. They're going to call a walk. And
we've got a technical on Lexi.
We've got a technical on Lexi Taylor. And in a 4-point game, I understand, not a great call, not a good call at all, but Lexi has got to keep her head to her and not get that technical. It'll be the 5th team foul after the 22nd turnover. Dinkle will go to the line to shoot 2, leaves the first one well short on the technical. Coleman going to come out now for Reese, Raina Reese, that is. Second one on its way up and good. And it's now a 7-0 run. Excuse me, it was 7-0, not 8. It was previously not, it was 6. Now a 7-0 run. So it'll be inbounded by Natrona. It's their basketball because of the walk and then the tee. And we've got all sorts of problems going on at the moment. Riverton has lost their way, we'll say, at the moment. Down by 5. They need a stop here. 2:34 to play in the third quarter. Dribble picked up by Colling. Colling, they're going to swing it into Behrens. Behrens drives in, puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound by Vosica. Riverton, long pass to Timmery Mathill. Looking inside, it got deflected, I do believe. It did. It will remain with Riverton as Tyra will come in for Van Fleet. Riverton needs to find the bucket here. Inbound to Vosica. She tosses it outside to Leesburg, who has to track it down after it gets loose for a moment. Gets it to Mathill, to Tyra on the wing. Tyra from the far wing to Leesburg, took her place on that far wing. Leesburg looking to drive in, picks up her dribble, looking to pass in, and turnover. And we've got a foul against Aspen Gordon. And for Aspen, that will be...
No, the foul's on Natrona.
Oh, foul's against Natrona, excuse me. And they're saying that Timber was shooting. I looked down for a second. I do apologize. So next foul also put Riverton in the bonus. First one on its way by Timbry is well short, no good. Riverton still looking for its first point of the third quarter here. Second free throw attempt on the way. Left well short, no good. Rebound by the Phillies. Colling bringing it over. She's trapped immediately. And we got a timeout. It'll be a timeout by Coach Wilson of Natrona. We'll take it with him. Be right back here on Wire Today, 939 KTAK. Riverton trailing, minute 51 in the third, 29-24.
Come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Turn it back on you. And welcome back to 939 KTAK. My wife now suddenly thinks she's got a great sense of humor and making jokes. Hey, Courtney, why don't you tell the people hi? You're not muted. You haven't been the whole game.
Good evening.
Wow, good evening. We get very formal here. Inbound is to Colling. Colling to Dinkle, and they're looking to go over the side, and intercepted by Carson Vosica. And taken right back away. Put up and no good. And Aspen Gordon just rips it away. Gets it to Mathill. Mathill to cross court to Leesburg. Leesburg over the timeline. And they're just allowing murder. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It will remain with Riverton to reset things. Both teams in the bonus for the final minute, 26 of the third. Possession arrow belongs to the Phillies. Riverton on the back end of a 7-0 run third. Inbound, long pass to Tyra. Tyra from the wing. Dribbles the elbow to Vosica. Vosica to Leesburg. Leesburg thought about it, didn't take it. Looking inside for Mathill. Gets it to her. Mathill puts it up and good. Timmery Mathill now with 4. Quickly trying to avoid letting Riverton set up. Colling gets it and throws it away with 1:02 left in the third. So it's 26-29. It'll be Riverton basketball. Inbound is to Taylor as we go under a minute. Taylor brings it over on the dribble, going to the right wing. Now Stuck gets it to Tyra in the corner. Tyra looking inside for Aspen Gordon. It will go out of bounds, deflected by Natrona. It will remain Riverton basketball with 48 seconds left here in the third. Inbound is partially tapped by Tyra, put up by Vosica. No good, but she draws the foul. That's the good part. Vosica on the season is a 66% free throw shooter. So let's see, here's 15 foul. And a foul is going to go against number 2. That's Reese, her third. First one up and good by the sophomore. 27-29. Looking for point number 10 here is Carson. Takes her customary dribbles, puts it up, good. 1 point game now. And Riverton pulling out the full court press led by Vosica and Mathill. Taylor on the other side, long pass and intercepted by Lexi Taylor. Riverton with a chance to regain the lead. 35 seconds left, 1 point game to Mathill. 30 seconds left in the half. Mathill's going to have it deflected. It'll go over the line. She goes back and gets it. Gets it to the wing to Taylor. Taylor looking inside to Vosica. Vosica puts it up. No good. Tyra not able to get it, but it winds up with Taylor. Taylor inside to Vosica. Puts it up. Good! Carson Vosica. Riverton retakes the lead. She now has 12 with 9 seconds left in the third. Vance, long pass. Looking inside, they get it inside to Vance. She puts it up and she traveled with 1 second left. in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter's going to be a nail-biter here for Riverton, looking for their first home win of the season. Of course, they've only played now 2. Inbound is to Taylor. She doesn't even get the shot off, as you wouldn't expect. It would have been a long one. So at the end of 3, we go to the fourth. It is 30-29. Riverton on top here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a touchdown.
And welcome back to WYO Today, 939 KTAK. Fourth quarter's going to start with Natrona with the basketball. And Riverton trying to press. They're up by 1, and they force a turnover. Does Riverton as they throw it away too high. 15 turnovers now against Natrona County. Be Riverton basketball. It is Timbry Mathill, Talon Leesburg, Lexi Taylor, Carson Vosik, and Tatum Tyler, your starters to start the fourth for the Lady Wolverines. To Vosik on the wing. Hits it to Vosik. Hits Mathill on a cut, and Mathill is fouled. It'll be the first team foul against the Fillies.
Natrona fouls 5, Vance.
Fouls against Vance, her third.
First team foul.
Looking to inbound will be Lexi Taylor. Inbounds to Carson Vosika, wide open, and she hits from 2. Beautiful cut. Natrona County with the basketball. Looking to trap, Coleman has it partially deflected. He'll go over the timeline, but because Riverton deflected it, and then they get a charge, lowering the shoulder against number 2, I do believe. Yep, Raina Reese, that's her 4th. Team second. Riverton to inbound with 7:24 left in the game. They lead 32-29. Inbound to Leesburg. Leesburg will bring it over midcourt, dribbling to her right, now to her left. Gets it to Taylor in the paint, and Taylor's going to lose it. It'll be turnover number 25 against Riverton. Coleman into the front court to Colling, swinging over to Sheets. Back to Dinkle, looking inside for Dutcher. She puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, up and good. 1-point game, 32-31. Dutcher now with 4. Vosik will bring it over the timeline this time to Taylor. Taylor looking for a screen, decides not to use it. Trying to hit Leesburg, backdoor cut. She gets a hold of it, misses. Rebound by Tyra, and she is tied up with 6:39 to play. Possession error does favor the Lady Wolverines. To reset things, Lady Wolverines with 4 timeouts, Fillies with only 2. Looking to inbound is Taylor. Taylor's got to get it in. Gets into Leesburg right underneath the basket. Up and good. Sends the lead back out to 3. Leesburg now with 6. Full court press on for Riverton. Back and forth. Coleman's going to throw it over the timeline to Dutcher. Looking inside for Sheets. They get it in, and Leesburg's going to get called for a foul. Just a little too much hip check there. It'll be Leesburg's second. It'll be the team first of the fourth quarter. 34-31, 6:21 to play. Inbound, 3 on the way, looking for the tie, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's gonna be a foul on the rebound against Natrona.
Natrona foul 15.
Fouls against Coleman. That's her third. Team third. Inbound is Taylor, who gets to Vosika, then back to Taylor across midcourt. Taylor trapped, trying to look and break through of it, and we get a timeout with 6:06 to play by Coach Bosner. We'll take it with him. 34-31. Lady Wolverines on top of the Phillies here in the fourth on 93.9. KTAK and Wire Today.
What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Inbound by Riverton. They're going to turn around and turn it over, and then we're going to get a whistle on a foul against the Lady Wolverines.
Riverton foul 23.
Fouls against Mathilde. That is her fourth. So that is something to keep an eye on. Comes with 5:58 to play. It's only the second team foul. Inbound is to Coleman. Coleman has it deflected, but it is rescued and then turned right back over. And we're going to get somebody weighing on the line. It will be, as they all dove for it, it will be Natrona County basketball, 5:49 to play. Inbound is to Coleman. Coleman to Colling. They get it to in the paint to Dutcher. Dutcher dishes it out to Sheets. Sheets out to Dinkle. Dinkle drives in, puts it up, no good. Late foul call. Dinkle will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls against Tyra, her second, team third. Dinkle at the line is, let's see here, is 83%. She's only shot 12 of them, so it may not be a great sample size, and she misses the first. Gordon coming in for Tyra. Mathel being left in there by Bosner. He trusts the senior. In and out, no good. Rebounds fought for, and Gordon had it. And a quick whistle, though, on the possession where she ripped it away. It'll remain with Natrona County. Dinkle misses both. Inbound is to Dinkle. Coleman gets it, looks to drive in, puts it up, and one. That's Coleman's first point of the day. Fouls against Aspen Gordon. That is her fourth. Team fourth. The next foul will put them in the bonus. Coleman going to the line, up, and I kept the thing going, the time going. She made it. We are tied. Leesburg to Mathil. Mathil looking to drive into Taylor. Taylor charge, puts it up, good. Riverton breaks the tie right there with Lexi Taylor. She now has 7. Looking to throw it into the paint, I guess. Ooh. They're going to say it was deflected by Riverton, goes over the baseline. It'll be a throw-in with 5:03 for Natrona. Inbound. Stolen away by Taylor Leesburg and Lexi Taylor. They both got deflection on it. Looking to go down court, and Riverton does what they've done quite a few times today. They return the favor. Long pass, Coleman with it now. Out to Dinkle. Dinkle looking to drive in. 3 on the way by Sheets, no good. Rebound is going to be tied up, and they're going to say it was a foul on the rebound instead of a tie-up. That'll be the 4th team foul against Natrona, so it'll put both teams in the bonus next foul. Foul is against number 22. That is Cowling, her first. Inbound by Mathilda Taylor to Gordon, now to Leesburg over half court. Leesburg dribbling to her right, goes to Taylor on the right wing. Inside to Tyra. Tyra turns, fires. No good. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Dutcher. That's her 4th. Team 5th. So we could be here a while. They're going to take her out right now, as you kind of would expect. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Let's see. Oh, they've got blood on the floor, it looks like. So they're going to be cleaning that up. And we'll take the break with them as the refs stand over it waiting for the trainer. We'll be right back here on Wyo Today. Now it looks like they're going to make them come right back out. Maybe it wasn't blood on the floor. So 4:22 to play. Riverton up 36-34. Tyra at the line, shooting 2 free throws, looking to extend this past a 1-possession game. Free throw number 1 on the way up and good. Second one on its way. Left a little short off the iron. Rebound is by Natrona County. Long pass into the front court to Dinkle. Dinkle back to Sheets. Looking up top for Sheets, excuse me. Sheets has it. Going in the corner for Reese. Reese drives in, puts it up, no good. They're going to say clean block, jump ball, possession arrow favors the Lady Wolverines. Good job by Taylor there. Stood her ground, kept her feet underneath her, and kept both hands up in the air. Full court press now by Natrona County. Inbound is to Taylor, to Gordon, back to Mathil. Mathil dribbling to the right. Oh! Yeah, Leesburg set the screen and tried to get away with a lot more than that. I mean, she went down like a sack of bricks, quite honestly with you. Offensive foul, so it will not be any free throws, but both teams in the bonus now. Inbound. It's an off, and all the fans screaming for a shooting foul. It's an offensive foul. There are no shots. Swings it to Dinkle. Riverton in 2-3. Nice jumps up, kicks it out, goes out of bounds as she tried to kick it out. Just pass was not on target. 3:43 to play. We have a final. Lady Chiefs 47, Shoshone Lady Blue 24 on KWYW. Mathilda inbound. She's got to get it in here quick, and she just completely throws it away as she started, I think, to panic. And here comes Natrona into the paint, puts it up, blocked by Tatum Tyra. Vosika comes away with it with 3.5 minutes to play. Vosika into the front court to Leesburg towards the funny volleyball line. Leesburg wanted to ISO, now goes to Tyra instead. Tyra looks to dribble in and has it taken away. Don't want your post players dribbling inside. Be turnover against Riverton, and they're going to throw in a foul to boot, and that's going to be Aspen Gordon. That's going to be 5 against her. And so Aspen Gordon has fouled out of the game, so Lexi Taylor will have to come back. They've got 30 seconds or so where they can wait for it. But now you look at the foul troubles. Dutcher and Reese for Natrona. For Riverton, it's Gordon who's now fouled out, Timbery, Mathil, and things get a little bit iffy. Then, of course, it was on a rebound, so a free throw on the way. Up and no good by Dinkle. She's now 0 for 3 from the line. 37-34, 3:12 to play. Second one up and good. 1 of 4 now on the day. Inbound by Mathilda Leesburg, gets it right back to her. And it's intercepted as they were trying to break the press. Put up, no good from point blank range. Coleman goes down for it. 3 on the way by Sheets, no good. Rebound by Riverton. And Riverton is going to get fouled. Timry Mathill fouled as she would not stop moving and was not going to give them free reign at that ball. Good job by the senior. Colling will get the foul. 16 foul, well over the limit. It'll send Timbry to the line with 2:55 to play. Mathill on the day, 0 for 2. No, she's 1 for 2. No, she left both short. So Natrona County faithful here to the right of me. Free throw up and good by Mathill. Sends it back out to 3. Dutcher coming back in. She has 4, and Coach Bosner will call timeout. It's going to be a full one. 2:55 to go. Lady Wolverines up 38-35. Mathill at the line with one more shot when we return here on 939 KTAK and WYO Today.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
And welcome back. 2:55 to play. 38-35 Riverton. Timry Mathill going to the line to reset things. Both teams over the limit, so 2 free throws. Any foul that's non-offensive the rest of the way out for either team. Coach Bosner, after using that full timeout, along with Coach Wilson, both with 2 left. Big free throw here by Timbry can make it a 2-possession game if she hits it. Second one on its way, clutch. And good, 39-35. Inbound to Coleman. Riverton in the full court press, back to Coleman. Coleman to number 22, and we've got a 10-second call against Natrona. Good job as Colling and Coleman just could not get past Mathill, Vosica, and Leesburg there. 2:44 to play. Inbound is to Taylin Leesburg, the senior. She brings over the timeline. She received it in the backcourt. Going to her right for Lexi Taylor. Taylor takes a couple dribbles. Now gets it to Mathill. Mathill back to Taylor. Taylor looking to come off a screen. Gets fouled. And they call it. And the folks who traveled from Casper are ticked off. That is going against Colling. That is her 3rd. Team 7th now. 2:25 to play. Lexi Taylor going to the line to shoot free throws. She is 2 for 2 on the day, as my voice just cracked like a 13-year-old. 2 for 2. Taylor, 3rd free throw of the day, no good. Remains a 4-point game. 39-35. Taylor to the line now for her 2nd of 2. Shot on the way, too hard again, no good. Rebound is by Sheets of Natrona. To Coleman, full court press again. Coleman, they throw it and they get it. Now they've got a break possibly, but no, just let Dinkle a little bit too far, and they have to slow things up to Sheets. Sheets to Coleman. 2:05, 2:04. Looking inside, and it was last touch. They're going to say by the Lady Wolverines. It'll be inbounded by Natrona to the right of their own basket. Dinkle looking to inbounds. No, that's Sheets, I think. It's to Dinkle. Dinkle to Coleman. Coleman for 3. No good. Rebound by Carson Vosica. Under 2 now to play. Bosika and Leesburg trading passes now up to Taylor. Taylor bringing it over towards center, towards the top of the key to Leesburg. Minute 45 left. Leesburg, hip check, no call. And Leesburg's going to throw it away. She tried to get rid of it. They get it to Coleman. Natrona, long pass to Dinkle. Dinkle for three. No good. Rebound by Timbery Mathil. And a foul on Leesburg on the offensive rebound.
Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today. We are joined by one of our players of the game, Talon Leesburg, who we're going to get on camera. And Talon, huge game, coming ends an 8-game losing streak for you guys, and your second game at home as well. Talk me through a little bit down the stretch, those 4 critical free throws that you hit in a row.
Yeah, we knew what we had to do. We knew we had to finish it out and take care of the ball, and that's what Coach told me. He said, get the ball in your hands and make them come get you, and that's what I did. And I've been shooting free throws pretty good recently, so I was confident each time I went to the line.
Well, your defense had to be absolutely on point because turnovers were a bit of a booger for you guys with 28 total. Tell me about what went through y'all's heads defensively, because it looked like Natrona County was never comfortable.
Yeah, we've been working that 1-3-1 for the past 3 years, or 2 years, and that's just something we're super comfortable with, and we take pride in it. And when we're all working hard and doing our jobs, it's really hard for any team to really break it and get through it.
All right, so now you've got Kelly Walsh, who Natrona actually beat. So you got Kelly Walsh coming up. What do you guys need to improve over the next day before you head down and face a Kelly Walsh team that's just as hungry for a victory?
We just got to, control what we can control and keep working hard and let the outcome be what the outcome is.
All right, we want to thank Talon Leesburg, who was our Gatorade Great Effort Player of the Game. We'll be right back with Coach Moser here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show on 93.9 KTAK.
On our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
All right, welcome back to we're going to be rotating between the two, the Hampton Suites pregame show. As we look at Natrona County, we're going to give you a look at the opponent. We're probably not going to have a whole lot of time, though. They come in at 9-5. They are 3-0 in the conference. In the past couple weeks, they defeated Kelly Walsh, they defeated Rock Springs, defeated Green River badly, defeated Jackson badly, defeated Star Valley. And their last loss was on the 10th against a very good Thunder Basin team. And we're going to switch right away back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show from the pregame show as Coach Moser joins us. We'll get him on camera in just a second. And Coach, big win. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay. We're joined by Coach Moser. Big win, coming off an 8-game losing streak. You cracked that against a Natrona team in your second home game. Talk about, you started to give up that little bit of run in the second, got down by 7. Team never flinched. Even though the turnovers were right, your defense was just work of art tonight.
Yeah. But I'm going to say this to you, and I probably said it before. Gosh dang it, I know what we got, right? Mm-hmm. I know what we got. I've watched these girls play against the freshmen. I mean, they know how to battle. They know how to play. And I just couldn't figure out why we couldn't get 4 quarters out of them, right? Because that whether it was the first or the second, that always put us down. Whether we gave up 10 or 15 points, we always lost by that 10 or 15, right? Because we battled with them 3 quarters. And so tonight we did our job, right? Every possession, we were on the floor. We were We were playing with our hands. We were taking passing lanes away.
It got physical there. When it got physical, I was like, that's right up our alley.
Oh, absolutely.
Right up our alley.
Absolutely.
A great win. Now you got to turn around. We're about to start a boys' game, so I'm going to have to go in a sec. But
got to go on the road again.
We got to go on the road to Kelly Walsh, but it's a Kelly Walsh team. Your team should have some confidence because Natrona did beat this Kelly Walsh team, so it's not like it's an overmatch, a chance to really get on a win streak.
Yeah.
What do you want to see the team improve on just real quick?
Well, all I'm asking them to do is we got to continue to rebound, right? And we've got to continue to play the kind of defense that I know we can play. If we can defend people, we defend that three-point line against Kelly, because they got like 3 girls that shoot decent, right? If we defend that three-point line and we rebound, everything will be fine.
Well, we want to thank Coach Bozeman for joining us. When we return, it'll be the Arapahoe First starting lineups here on KTAK.
Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
All right, welcome back. It's the Arapahoe First starting lineups. We're going to try and grab these real quick. I need that book out of that backpack, please. It's going to be, as you would expect, Clay Sheets, Garrett Jackson, Eric Smith, Bo Anderson, Gage Treber for Riverton. And we're going to have to, this is the problem with only having 10 minutes between. We have to cut several things short, but we can't shorten the game. So we're going to get out of all of these little brackets here, post-game and whatnot, get the scoreboard up, and we are ready to play the boys' game between Riverton and the Mustangs from Natrona. They come in at 9-5. They're Dolly Parton. We're 7-9. Starting for them will be Williams, Paddock, and that's Gavin Paddock, as well as Garrett Paddock, number 4 Coleman, and number 1 Rogers. The Paddocks, of course, related to Coach Paddock, who will lead against Coach Sheets' team. Tip-off, Riverton in their white. It is won by Paddock, that being Garrett, and it'll be Natrona basketball. They're going to go to the right, getting it over to Williams. He hands it off to Garrett Paddock. Now up top for Gavin Paddock. Looks to drive in, gets cut off. Riverton in their traditional man-to-man defense. To Rogers. Rogers over to Coleman. Coleman's going to shoot from 15, no good. Rebound is given up and score by the Mustangs. That is a score by Gavin Paddock. 7:18 to play here in the first quarter. Going to Garrett Jackson on the wing. Jackson looking to get it to Bo Anderson cross court, does so. Bo looking to drive, kicks it out for Jackson. Jackson has to reach out to save it. And he gets it to Bo in the corner. Anderson up top to Treber on the left wing. Treber looking to drive, floater on the way, no good. Rebound by Coleman. Coleman looking to go coast to coast. He'll finally pass it. Intercepted and stolen away. Garrett Jackson able to intercept it and then keep it from going out of bounds. Gets it to Eric Smith with 6:40 to play. And Smith's going to turn it over as he looks to drive in. Looking to break is the Mustangs. Stolen away by Gage Treber. And then stolen right back away by Natrona County. Not the best looking half minute of basketball. 3 on the way by Coleman, no good. Rebound by Bo Anderson. He gets it to Eric Smith. Smith to Jackson on the left wing on a long pass. Jackson dribbles towards top of the key, now comes back, goes to Clay Sheets on the left. Clay Sheets kind of threw his jaw back like he got hit. Gets it to Bo Anderson in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by Natrona County. They will look to break. Williams with it. Williams to Coleman. Coleman over to Rogers. Now out to Garrett Paddock for a long 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Natrona County. And on a tie-up, we're going to get a foul. I think Eric was clean. I think Bo Anderson may be guilty part. Nope, they're going to say Eric wasn't clean. A first team foul against Riverton.
Substitution for Riverton. 5.
Foul is against Eric Smith. It is his first. Comes with 5:44 to play. River White Plume coming in, as well as Trent Weber. And Trent Weber got himself a little bit of a black eye, it looks like. As his mom said, he leads the state, ladies and gentlemen, in charges taken. With just at 1 per game. And as I told her on social media, I'm getting used to saying it. And Trent Weber just got trucked. I'm guessing that's where the shiner, or what looks like a little bit of a shiner, may be coming from. Or maybe it's just the light. Riverton now in a 2-3 zone with Garrett, White Plume, and Peyton Larson having coming in. Trying to force Natrona County to look outside and get it to Coleman. To Rogers. Rogers drives in from 15 feet, no good. Rebound by River White Plume. Gets it Eric Smith, who brings it over the timeline on the far side. Goes up top to Larson. Larson to Jackson on the wing. Jackson fakes the 3. Gets it back out to Larson. Gets it to now Jackson. Jackson dribbles in, shoots the 3. No good. Rebound by Coleman. Coleman takes all the way down court. Now they'll swing it around the key. They find Coleman on the far right. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound is by Natrona County. They'll look to reset. They get it to Rogers. Now to Coleman on the wing again. Over to into the corner for Williams. They get it, swing it to Rogers. Rogers 15-footer up and good. 4-0 in favor of the Mustangs. Long pass. They just forgot about Garrett Jackson, who will lay it up and in. Good job to see him and good job to get open. 4:10 to play here in the first quarter. 4-2. Riverton trailing Natrona County. Paddock with it. That being Garrett to Coleman. Coleman thought about driving, now dishes out to Gavin Paddock, who gets it to Garrett Paddock. Cross court for his brother, I'm assuming his brother. 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound by Trenton Weber. Weber on the long pass to crack the timeline to White Plume. White Plume now on the wing, he's trapped. He'll find Jackson out towards half court. 3:38 to play and counting in the first. Jackson with it. Looking to go to his right, looks to drive in, and it goes off his knee and out of bounds with 3:31. It'll be the third turnover of the day against Riverton. Inbounded by Coleman to Rogers, and Rogers will look to bring it up over midcourt. Passes it to Garrett Paddock. Back to Coleman. Coleman guarded by Larson. Riverton now into man-to-man. Goes to Garrett Paddock. Now swings it back over, or swings it from Gavin to Garrett. Now to Rogers. Rogers out to Garrett Paddock. To his brother Gavin. Gavin with the 3 on the way. Good. He now has 5 with 3 minutes to go. In the first quarter, 7-2. Larson over the timeline, inside to Sheets. Out to Weber on the wing. Weber to White Plume up towards top of the key. Gantenbein is checked in, last dead ball. Sheets to Gantenbein. Gantenbein looking inside for Weber and throws it away, out of bounds. It'll be turnover number 4 against the Wolverines. Treber's going to check back in. He will come in for Weber.
Returning from Riverton for Treber.
And now a switch. Larson was going to inbound it. Now it'll be White Plume. White Plume into Treber. Treber thought about 3. Now he wants the 15-footer because he's open for it. Good. They just left him as well. Good screen there by Riverton. 7-4. In favor of Natrona. Rogers into the front court to Paddock. That being Gavin. Gavin Paddock back up to Garrett. Garrett back to his brother. Thought about the three, instead he'll drive in now. Dishes out to Coleman beyond the arc. Coleman to Gavin Paddock. He'll go baseline, shoots from 15, air ball. Rebound by Gantenbein. And stolen right back away on an errant pass to Garrett Paddock. Garrett drives in, puts it up. White Plume trying to distract him and block it. Can't do so, but does distract him enough. And there's going to be thrown in, and coming away with it will be Gantenbein, and Gantenbein turns it over on a pass yet again. That's 3 turnovers for Blake, and it leads to Garrett Paddock with not the most emphatic slam dunk ever, but a slam dunk nonetheless. 9-4, Gantenbein doing a good job defensively, just kind of getting rid of it, and they're going to foul White Plume, and that kind of helped bail him out. White Plume caught in the air, didn't know if he wanted to shoot or pass. Foul is on number 13. That is Williams, his first, team first. Larson will come out, as will Gantenbein, for Jackson and Eric Smith. And I think they realized he was not shooting. He was eventually trying to pass. Sheets is trying to tell him he's shooting. Inbound will be by Gage Treber, and it's going to be turned over. Tried to thread the needle to Eric Smith, and Natrona just read right through it. Coleman in the corner for Garrett Paddock. Goes underneath for Carter Cox. Outside to Rogers for 3. No good. Rebound by Natrona. Natrona drives in. Shot up and no good. But it will send a Natrona Mustang to the line. We'll see who it's on. It's on River White Plume, his first, team second. It'll send number 23, Gavin Paddock, to the line for the first time today. Gavin Paddock on the season, only 50%. So with a minute 08, he'll look to stretch this out to 10, and it goes in and out, hangs on top of the front iron for a moment, and then falls out, no good. White Plume will come out. He will be, and we've got a timeout on the floor by somebody. I think that is by Natrona County. No, there's blood on the floor, it looks like. We'll take a break as they clean up. We'll be right back on 939 KTAK. Riverton trailing 9-4, minute 08 and first.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And welcome back. Paddock now going, they've got it cleaned up, whatever it may have been. And nope, now coach is trying to clean it up. You know, it's almost, they're having to keep doing it. It's almost like we got ice underneath the floor or something for hockey, which we don't. Second free throw on its way up and good. Sends the lead out to 10-4, does Gavin Paddock. Inbound to Eric Smith. We approach 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Riverton has struggled offensively. And it's going to be stripped away. It will be, I can't tell who. It'll be Riverton basketball with 59 seconds left. We have one Natrona County player who is, or not player, fan, student maybe, who has snuck into the student section of Riverton. Inbound is Clay Sheets. Sheets to Treber. Treber looking to shake Coleman, has it stolen right away. Coleman gonna take it all the way. Trieber looks to block it, cannot, and it's 12-4. Under 40 seconds left as of right now. In the first quarter, 12-4. Smith looking to take it all the way in. Dishes to Anderson. Anderson is hacked as he tries to go up and lay it up with 34 seconds left. Foul is against number 23. That is Gavin Paddock. Be his first, team second of the quarter. Bo Anderson to the line to shoot 2, and he misses the first one. Well off target. We're getting kind of reports here. I just saw on a text message with our board op and with Wyoming Indian that they're waiting on an ambulance in Ethity. Second one on its way. Bo's missed both. Rebound by Trieber, misses. Rebound by Garrett Jackson, misses. Trieber misses. And we've got all sorts of carnage at this point. And let's see what the call is going to be. Foul is going to go against number 2. That is Garrett Paddock. Guess he was jealous of his brother or his cousin or whatever the case may be. Team third foul. It'll send Trieber to the line. He is the best free throw shooter on the team. Hits the first. Chance to cut the lead in half with 27 seconds left in the first quarter. It is 12-5 currently in favor of the Mustangs from Natrona. Second one on its way. Good. Inbound is to Rogers, and he'll slowly bring up. Now breaks into a little bit of a jog. Crosses half court, going to Coleman. Back to Rogers. 15 seconds. Rogers over to Carter Cox. Back up to Rogers. 8 seconds left. 7 seconds. Rogers, and it's going to be an illegal screen on Coleman. 14 foul. If they foul in the next 5 some odd seconds, Riverton will be shooting 2 free throws. Jackson gets the inbound from Sheets with 4 seconds. Dribbles up, top of the key, 3 on the way. Good! As time expires. Riverton needed it. It's 12-9. Jackson now with 5. 12-9 into the first. When we return, it'll be the second quarter here on Wild Today, 939 KTAK.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Called Lander. And we're back. We do have a little bit of an update from Ethity. It's Shoshone versus Wyoming Indian, and Andrew Garcia, one of our own, our color guy here in Lander football, plays for Shoshone in basketball. We're expecting to have him back next year, and him as he goes to CWC. Reports are that he has broken his leg. So we wish Andrew all the best in the world. As we start the second here, it'll be Riverton basketball. And we're going to get an illegal screen 4 seconds in on Clay Sheets. Be his first, team first. So Andrew, all the best to you. We'll give you more as we have it. They're waiting on an ambulance. Of course, they got a big game against Fremont coming up, and while it's not important compared to health, and a lob alley-oop to Coleman, but they set an illegal screen to get it to him. Foul is against Gavin Paddock. Team first. Inbound to Eric Smith. Smith to Treber. Treber thought about the three. So, but you feel bad for him having to miss that big game coming up. And, well, his whole senior season now. Inbound, they get it inside to Jackson, puts it up and good. 1 point game, and Jackson has 7 already. 12-11, 7:20 to play here in the first half. Gavin Paddock looking to dribble in, puts it up, no good, but they're going to call a foul against Riverton. Foul is against number 3. That is Garrett Jackson. Will be his first, team second of the quarter. Paddock will go to the line, that being Gavin. He is 1 for 2 from the free throw line today, and he hits the first. 13-11, 7:12 to play in the half.
Substitution for the Wolverines, 10, Martin.
So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit stunned. Andrew's a good kid, developing well, and just a good person overall. And he's now hurt badly. So Gavin hits both of his there, extends the lead back out to 3. 7:12 to go, and we've got somebody who I don't recognize on the floor for Riverton. I'll have to get that for you in just a second. Treber. Oh, I think I have it actually. It's Martin, duh. To Jackson, back to Treber on the wing. Treber looking to drive in. Jumps back to the free throw line now to Sheets for 3 and the tie. Good. 6:52 to go. Sheets with his first points of the game. Quickly into the front court is Natrona County with Garrett Paddock. Paddock looking to get it inside. Fumbled around for a minute by Carter Cox, and then he's able to get it back out to Paddock. Good student section today. They get it over to Garrett Paddock on the wing. He goes underneath. Rogers in the paint, and a foul is going to be called on Gage Treber. Rogers was in, or maybe not Gage Treber. Hold on here. Might be Clay Sheets. It is Clay Sheets. That is his second, though. Team third, and that's kind of weird. Rogers was waiting for a ball inside the land of the Giants. At halftime, the Chiefs are leading Shoshone 51-28. Rogers' first free throw on the way up and good, and they reclaim the lead, 15-14. Rogers with the ball. Second one on its way, and it is good as well. And it's waved off, actually. They're going to say lane violation against the shooter. So lane violation against Rogers himself. He stepped over the line, inbound to Eric Smith. Riverton trailing by 1, looking to get the lead here. Smith over midcourt. Gets screened by Treber. Doesn't really use it right, or wasn't set right, because the defender just went right around it. Didn't even have to go over the top. They get to Weber. He drives in. It looks like we're getting reports. Well, no, we're not actually going to get into that. We're going to let x-rays and stuff like that first take effect. But we're hearing it. It was right in front of our camera, and that just hurts. That is Andrew Garcia. Rogers with it on the right wing, looking to extend the lead back up to Carter Cox. Over in the corner for Garrett Paddock, and now back out to Rogers. Rogers for 3, good.
Rogers.
Into the front court, they get it to Martin, up to White Plume. And we've got a whistle. It's going to be, I think, against Garrett Paddock. Let's see here. Nope, it's not against Garrett Paddock. He's the one who reacted. It looks like it's going to be against Cox. If so, that'll be his first. It'll be a second team foul of the quarter. Gantenbein coming back in with 5:28 to play in the half. Gantbine into White Plume on the low block. White Plume tries to put up a little baby hook. It's blocked by Coleman. Natrona looking for a long pass and out of bounds. There was nothing he could do. Thought about trying to get rid of it, but that wall here in Riverton comes kind of fast. So that'll be turnover number 3 against the Mustangs. 18-14. Inbound is to Anderson. Riverton's gone a little bit quiet here for the past minute or so. Under 5:10 to play. Anderson looking to drive in, puts it up. No good. Rebound is by Weber, but trying to save it, he throws it away. Natrona looking to break. Great pump fake, up and good by Carter Cox. Riverton suddenly cold, down by 6 after they tied it. White Plume going to bring it over on the far side. White Plume looking to cross over, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. It'll be turnover number 9 against Riverton. And White Plume now, his ankle does not look good. He tried to get up, and he went right down. Oh, that not a second one. We'll be right back. 2014, 4:41 to play here on 93.9 KTAK.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And we're back. River White Plume not able to put a ton of weight on it. Max Mills, now he's doing it by himself, and he's jumping up and down trying to, no, he tried. But he wants to walk off on his own. You can respect that. So and there was definitely a shot. We're going to have a full timeout. We'll take it with him. I think that's going to be by Coach Sheets. At least we're going to give it to him for the moment. We'll be right back as River White Plume has left the game with an injury. He's going straight to the locker room here on 93.9 KTAK.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
All right, welcome back. It'll be Natrona basketball as was turnover by Riverton there. They lead 20-14 here with 4:40 to play in the second quarter. Rogers will bring it over, going to Garrett Paddock. Paddock to Coleman, now over to Carter Cox. Cox gets it to Rogers, goes off his knee, goes out towards half court, but he tracks it back down. So Trenton Weber comes back in. He's doing Gantenbein. Rogers for three, no good. And just that's where you know you got some height. You're able to just reach over Garrett Jackson.
Riverton foul, 3.
I say Riverton foul against Garrett Jackson. Didn't see that necessarily. It's his second, team fourth, so 4:15 to play. It'll put them in the bonus the rest of the half. Treber and Sheets will come in. Jackson's going to come out with 2 fouls. Inbounding will be Cox for Natrona. Inbound is to Rogers. Rogers over half court, goes back on the pass to Cox. Cox to Rogers. Rogers looking inside, goes back to Cox. Cox takes one dribble and comes right back to Rogers, just wing to wing. Rogers drives towards at least towards the free throw line, then gets it back to Cox. Back to Rogers. Now to Coleman, something new. Coleman with a 3, horribly off target, and the box out the shooter, but nobody else, it seems. Rebound by Natrona, they get to Garrett Paddock, 3 on the way. Gantenbein goes up, can't get it, and Coleman puts it up and good. He now has 4, and it's an 8-point game. Rebound, especially on the offensive end, really hurting Riverton at the moment. 3.5 and counting to play in the first half. Riverton gone ice cold right now. Sheets with it. Sheets to Treber. Treber for 3. Good! Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Bouncing on all sorts of rim. But he now has 6. Quickly into the front court. 3:09 to play, 5-point game. Rogers to Cox. Don't tell me we're going to do this again. Cox looking to drive in. Gets stuck. Turns. Fires from 15 off the glass. Good. Wasn't the prettiest thing, but effective. 24-17, 7-point game for Natrona. Gantenbein to Treber. Treber driving into the paint. Floater up and no good. Rebound by Coleman. Coleman looking to break, and we get a foul against Gage Treber, and he realized he's about to do it. Tried to peel off. Just couldn't. His first, but unfortunately it's the team 5th. So I'll send Coleman to the line to shoot 2. As they are in the bonus. Coleman, a 61% free throw shooter on the season. First one on its way up and good. Looking to get it out to a 9-point game with 2:39 to play in the half. It's 8 currently, 25-17. Bo Anderson will come in for Trenton Weber, and Braden Martin is going to come in as well. He will come in for Blake Gantenbein. Haven't seen Martin really since, I'm trying to think, the first game we saw him, I want to say it was at the James Johnson, but maybe not. I think it was missed. Rebound by Treber. Into the front court is Treber, and he's stripped of it. Looking to break. Put up, now it's on the ground. We've got all sorts of diving for it, but Natrona County is going to come out of the melee with it. They go to Rogers on the left wing. Rogers driving in to Garrett Paddock. Paddock cut off, gets it to Cox. Now to Rogers from the corner, drives into the paint. Little floater up and good, and it's 27-17. Rogers now with 5. Wolverines need something. They get it to Treber. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Treber to Smith. And Smith is going to get called for a travel with 1:51 left. 11 turnovers now. 6 total points in the in the second quarter.
Returning for Riverton, 45, Gantenbein.
Gantenbein will come back in, as will Trenton Weber.
Also in for the Wolverines, 5, Weber.
And inbound to Rogers. Rogers into the front court, goes to Cox on the right wing. Cox to Coleman. Coleman back to Cox. Cross court for Rogers. Rogers drives in, gets cut off, gets it to Garrett Paddock. will drive in, and he's going to get shoved by Trenton Weber, I do believe.
Riverton foul 45.
Nope. Going to be against Gantenbein.
To the line for Natrona.
Unfortunately, they are well over the limit. And Natrona County will go to the line. This is going to be Garrett Paddock. Garrett on the season 76% from the free throw line, so no shock he hits the first.
Returning for Riverton 3, Jackson.
Garrett Paddock now with 3, chance to make it 4. Second one up, on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound by Trenton Weber. Dishes out, Gantenbein for 3. Good! Blake Gantenbein. He wanted the foul too as they jumped into him. I don't know what they got to do to actually draw that. You're not supposed to be able to jump right into a guy. And what has transpired here is they stopped the clock for some reason. So we'll get it back on schedule there. We have it. Coleman into the front court. Smith going to get called for a foul with 1:15 left. Just a little reach. That'll be his second. So he'll send another guy to the free throw line, this being Carter Cox. On the season, Mr. Cox is a 67% free throw shooter. And Riverton has now got some foul trouble to worry about. Smith, Sheets, Jackson, all with 3. And White Plume, of course, out injured. He has not even came back to the bench, so he may be going for x-rays or things of that nature. Don't want to assume, but you assume he'd be back out of the bench if they weren't going to send him anywhere or have someone take a look. First one is up and good. Cox now with 5. Second one up and good. Lead back out to 10, inbound to Sheets. Sheets into the front court. Sheets towards the top of the key, now dribbling over to the wing, hands it to Garrett Jackson. Jackson's going to dribble out towards half court, under a minute to play here in the first half. And yeah, Jackson beat him, and then the kid who just checked in, that is Reese, is going to get called for a little push in the back. Really unneeded. Third team foul. Smith will look to inbound, gets into Sheets. Sheets looking to drive in, goes to Treber. Treber guard by Coleman. Treber drives into the paint. Back door to Jackson. Jackson puts it up, no good, but he is fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
Natrona foul 15, Reese.
Fouls against Reese, that's his second, team 4th.
To the line for the Wolverines.
Unfortunately, Garrett Jackson, second leading scorer on the team, but a 48% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Bo Anderson coming back in with 44 seconds left in the half. Second one on its way, no good. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. It will remain with Riverton. You need your 2 leading scorers to be pretty solid from the free throw line, and they're 52 and 48%. Inbound to Gage Treber, thought about the 3, and is going to get called for a walk. $12 turnovers in the first half against Riverton. Riverton, on average, only has 13. Inbound to Rogers. Rogers over midcourt, going to the left for Coleman. Coleman driving in from the wing. Can't shake Bo Anderson, dishes out to Paddock. Paddock out to Cox. Cox to Rogers, who was wide open for 3 for second. Pump fake, drove in, and they're going to get a walk against them. 4th turnover against Natrona comes with 19 seconds left. Inbound is to Anderson, 13 seconds left. Anderson to Smith, away from the basket. Riverton love to close this out with the points just like they did the first quarter. Smith with 5 seconds left, drives in, tries to dish it to Bo Anderson, and he just loses it. Out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Natrona County. So 1.6 seconds left. Treber will look to inbound. Plenty of time to catch and shoot. Inbound is Eric Smith, and he's fouled. That's just silliness. And he didn't have to rush it, but maybe he knew he was going to get fouled. So Reese has come in. He's played about 2 total minutes, and he's committed a bazillion fouls. He's committed 3. Team 5th. Eric Smith, though, like I said a second ago, with 0.4 seconds left, only a 52% free throw shooter, but he nails the first one. Good job, Eric. That's his first point. Leading scorer, can't have him that silent. Be nice to get a second one because they don't have time to catch and shoot here, and he misses it. And there is the horn. So we will go to half, 30-21. When we return, it'll be time for the Ranger halftime show here on WYO Today and 939 KTAK.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket halftime show. as we said earlier, sad news. Halftime is 51-28. Chiefs on top. Massive injury to Shoshone's Andrew Garcia, who's also one of Wyo Today's family members, as he goes down. As such, they have called the Wyoming Indians Shoshone game at half. So don't know how that rules. Don't know if it's whoever's leading at half or it's a no contest, but that really doesn't matter. And a lot of people shook up. They say it was absolutely brutal. So we wish all the best to Andrew Garcia. Here we have an injury as well to report. River White Plume went down hard earlier. Was really favoring his knee. Tried to walk off under his own power. Tried to do a little hopping, and it just was painful as can be. We have not seen him on the bench or otherwise. And we'll be right back with the stats here in just one moment.
Projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
And welcome back. We're just going to go over the Riverton highlights real quick, or the Riverton stats real quick. Leading all scorers for Riverton is Garrett Jackson with 7. The unfortunate part is he went stone cold, just quiet, not missing, just didn't really take a lot of shots. He had all 7 of those in the first quarter. Gage Treber has 6. Clay Sheets and Blake Gantenbein with 3, and then Bo Anderson and Eric Smith each with 1 from the charity stripe. So if we get any news about River White Plume or anything like that, we'll let you know. But we got about 3 minutes. We're going to pay a couple bills. I'm going to check on our boy, our family member in Ethity, get with Cody Beers, who's on the scene of the game that has now been called off on 99.1 KWYW. Otherwise, we will be back for the third quarter here on Wyo Today.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Hi.
And welcome back to Ohio Today and 9th KTAK. Of course, reminder that after this game will be the Click It or Ticket post. Oh, we've started. Click It or Ticket post game show. Natrona will start with the ball. Riverton will be going right to left now on your radio dial. Mustangs up by 9 at the moment. Also a reminder that this weekend, no game tomorrow night for Riverton, but they will be at Kelly Walsh on Saturday afternoon. Coleman gets it, drives in, 15-foot floater, no good. Rebound by Gage Treber. Treber looking for Clay Sheets on a long fast break outlet and throws it away. They now have right at their average on per game in turnovers, with 7:24 left to play in the third. Bringing it over the timeline and on a pass is Rogers. Rogers to Gavin Paddock. Now to Coleman, top of the key, over to Rogers on the right wing. Rogers looking inside, nothing there. Goes up top for Garrett Paddock, who now swings it to Coleman on the left wing. Looking for a cross-wing pass, intercepted by Treber. Treber will take it all the way in, lay it up, and good. Treber now with 8. Cuts the lead down to 7, 30-23, 6:50 to play in the third quarter. Rogers over to Garrett Paddock. To Gavin, now crossing back over to Rogers. Rogers floater up and good. Nice answer there by Rogers, and we have a whistle on the floor. Untied shoe, it looks like. 9 points now for Rogers. And it's Gage Treber tying his shoe. Clay Sheets being told he can run the baseline if need be. Inbounds it to Eric Smith. Smith, Natrona retreat. Paddock will stay with Smith. Smith to Treber on the left corner. Back to Smith. Nice give and go. Nice little move. Misses. Rebound by Bo Anderson. Puts up no good. But Bo will go to the line to shoot 2. And this is where free throws, you're trying to come back, are really, really mightily important. The first team foul against Natrona County. Foul is against Rogers. That's his first.
The line for the Wolverines, 20. Anderson, shooting 2.
Anderson, first one up and good. What? Anderson now with 2 points on the day. Second one up and good. Lead cut back to 7. Inbound to Coleman. Coleman, cross court for Rogers. Rogers dribbles in, 15-footer on the way, good. Boy, they say the mid-range game is dead. It is not dead for one Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I realize how that just sounded. Kind of erratic play. Riverton drives in, puts it up. No good. Charge on Eric Smith with 5:57 to play. I think it would have counted had it fallen, just because I think it was, he just went up. He was already set, but it was after the shot. But that is the third foul against Eric Smith. 5:53 to play in the third. 9-point game. And we're going to get a double dribble on Paddock as he looked to work in from the wing. So it'll be Riverton basketball. Inbound is to Clay Sheets, a recent commitment and signee with Chadron State. Of course, where he is a legacy. His mom and dad both went there, and his brother currently plays football there. He'll be joining Ty on the football team. Treber with it, top of the key, goes to the free throw line for Jackson. Gets tipped away, but Clay Sheets gets a hold of it and skies it. Treber gets the rebound, though, puts it up and good. Treber playing a heck of a game now, has 10. Coleman into the front court, puts it up, and he's fouled. I don't know who they're going to call on this. I don't think it's Eric. He's reacting like it might be, though, and it might be, and he's being told to calm down. It is not against him, but it's against Garrett Jackson. That's his third, team second. It'll send Coleman to the line, where Coleman is 0 for 2, I do believe. And looks like he missed the first. Remains 37-24. Second one on its way. Looks too hard, is too hard. Garrett Jackson comes away with the rebound. And it's stolen away, and then Larson's going to double dribble. So stolen away, taken back, and then Larson with the double dribble or the walk. Either one could actually have been called. So with 5:03 left, Riverton now with 14 turnovers. Inbound is to Rogers. In the backcourt, he'll bring it over the timeline. Picked up by Sheets. Going to the right for Paddock. Back to Rogers. Rogers drives in, pushes off a little bit, but they've been letting both teams get away with that. Swings over to Paddock on the right wing, up top to Coleman. Coleman back to Paddock on the wing. He drives into the elbow, picks up his dribble, gets it back to Coleman. Coleman fakes a three, now goes to Paddock. Paddock looking to spin back to Coleman. Back to Paddock. To Rogers. Rogers to Cox. Cox to Paddock to Rogers. Cross court to Cox. Cox three on the way. No good. Rebound by Gage Treber. Treber to Sheets. Sheets on the break. Puts it up. No good. But he is fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Sheets has not been to the free throw line today. Sheets on the season is a 58% free throw shooter. Oddly enough, he's only been to the line 12 times. First one is no good. Second one on its way in and out, no good. Rebound by Natrona. Rogers will look to break, gets it to Garrett Paddock. He drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound momentarily by Trenton Weber. It'll go out of bounds. It will be Riverton basketball with 3:57 to play in the third. Riverton right there just offensively cannot find. They've got 4 points from the field in the third quarter. In the second, they had 6. So it's been a rough one from the field. Inbound is to Larson. Larson into the front court, going to the right at top of the key, goes to Trenton Weber. Weber thought about going baseline, set, hits Sheets. Sheets, nice little runner up and good. Sheets first points from first two-pointer from the field, first of the second half. They get it to Paddock very quickly, misses, no good. Rebound is by Dane Cox, who's checked in. Larson to Weber. Weber looking to drive in, out to Larson on the wing. Larson drives in, gets it Sheets. Sheets wants the three, up and no good. And we've got a foul against Peyton Larson on the rebound. It'll be Larson's first, team third. Comes with 3:15 to play in the third. River White Plume has joined the bench. He's in civilians. He's in civvy, street clothes, however you want to say it. He's not coming back in, but that's possibly a good sign. And I'm sure they'll be further looking at it, maybe even further testing. To Paddock. Paddock out to Coleman. Coleman to Cox. Cox looking to lob it inside, gets it inside, put up and good by Garrett Paddock. He now has 6. Lead back out to 7, and a pass intended for Cox is going to go off of his hand and out of bounds with 2:47 to play. It'll be the 15th turnover of the day against the Wolverines. Inbound is to Rogers. Rogers bringing it over midcourt, right over the double R logos. Rogers picks up his dribble, now has to go to his left to Paddock. Riverton in, it looks like a 2-1-2, and they're going to shoot over it, which is what you want to do over a zone. Missed. Rebound by Cox, and Treber will look to break. Treber into the front court, and he gets tied up. No, they're going to call a foul on Rogers. Rogers looks a bit confused on that. It is his second, team second. Comes with 2:16 to play in the third. River down by 7, but with the ball. Inbound to Eric Smith. He's right there, and one! Just like the girls' game, they forgot about him, and by the time he turned around, he had to foul him. But he converted. That's Eric's first points from the field. He now has 3. And Riverton with a chance to get it to 4 here. And Eric, not the best free throw shooter, but he has been shown to be clutch from the charity stripe. It's on its way. It's good. 4-point game. It doesn't feel like that, but it is a 4-point game. 36-32, 2:08 to play in the third. Coleman with it. Coleman. Cross pass skip to Rogers. Rogers from 15. No good, but he got his own rebound because they did not box out the shooter. Kicks it outside to Cox. Martinez is checked in. He has the ball. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound by Cox, though. Gets into Paddock. Puts it up. No good. But he is fouled and will go to the line with 1:41 to play in the third. Garrett Paddock, 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 6 total points today. Foul is against Treber. It is the 4th team foul against Treber. It is his second. And Paddock misses the first. Not exactly common of Garrett Paddock. He's 76%, best free throw shooter on the team. But 76, I guess, does mean he missed 1 out of every 4, roughly. Coming in will be Cooper Cox now for Rogers. Going pretty darn deep on the bench is Natrona, as they don't want to get anybody with a silly, cheap foul, I guess. Or they want to give him breath. Second one up and good. 37-32, inbounded to Smith. Smith easily able to beat the press. They try and double team him. Treber wide open in the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound by Paddock. Garrett Paddock to Coleman. Coleman picked up by Smith. He leaves him, though. Open for a 3. No good. Rebound by Gage Treber. And we've got a foul against Garrett No, not against Garrett Paddock. He acted like it was against him. It was not. It was against Martinez. That's his first. Team third. Why are they coming all the way down here? Oh, wait. I was way off on the foul situation. They have 5 team now. So Gage Treber, best free throw shooter on the team, will have a chance to shoot 2. And I missed him getting one in the first half. I apologize. And now he misses because he was 2 for 2. Maine's a 5-point game. Larson will come back in. He'll come in for Clay Sheets. Trieber left that short. A lot of times that's a sign of legs. Second one up and good. Trieber now with 11 points. Dane Cox will come in for Garrett Jackson. Of course, Jackson with 3 fouls. He's done well playing in the third not to get a fourth. 4-point game again, 37-33, minute 15 to play in the third. Martinez with it. Martinez over to Cox. That's Carter Cox, I do believe. It is Carter Cox. He gets it to Cooper Cox, who then gets it to Martinez. Back to Cooper Cox. Cross court and intercepted by Gage Trieber. Gets it to Smith. Riverton looking to break. No, Smith will take the 3. In and out, no good. Cox going for it, and we've got a foul against either Gage Trieber or Dane Cox. I thought Dane Cox did shove a bit. Foul is against Dane Cox. It'll be his first, team 5th. And on a rebound, it'll send Martinez to the line to shoot 2. Martinez on the season, 71%. He's only shot 7. Martinez from the line, no good. Stays a 4-point game. Second one on its way, good. 5-point game. Inbound from Larson to Smith, back to Larson. 45 seconds left. Larson is going to travel. As he got trapped, 16 turnovers now for Riverton. .42 seconds left here in the third. Inbound is to Cooper Cox, or Carter Cox, from Cooper Cox. He goes to Cooper, back to Carter up top. He'll back out towards half court. Looks like they may want the last second. He dribbles now into the 3-point line. Now passes to Coleman. Coleman to Martinez. Martinez back to Coleman. And we're going to get a foul against Dane Cox. No, it's going to go against Gage Trieber. Been better if it was Dane Cox. That is his third. Team well over it now at 5. So we said they'd be in the bonus. It's going to send Coleman to the line. He's 0 for 4, but he hits that one. Back out to his 6-point lead. Trieber going to come out for Trenton Weber. With 21.6 left, and Coleman hits his second. Back out to a 7-point game. Smith bringing it over the timeline. 12 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Smith looking to break it down. Dish out to Weber. Weber for 3, no good. With 3 seconds left, it's going to be tapped out of bounds. It will remain with Riverton with 1.5. 1.8 technically. Left in, time to catch and shoot again. Be nice to get this down to 5 or 4. Inbound is to Smith, turns, fires, no good. So that'll do it for the third. Riverton got it down to as close as 4, but it's back out to where it's kind of sat at 7. When we return, it'll be time for the fourth quarter. Riverton with some work to do here on 939 KTAK.
Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter about to start. It will be Riverton basketball. They trail by 7, 40-33. Here as we enter the final stanza, it'll be Sheets, Jackson, Smith, Treber, and Anderson, as you might likely expect from Riverton. And immediately it's going to be turned over. And taking it down is Coleman, and he is good. And they steal it right away, yet again, I should say. Coleman with it, looking inside, and Riverton's Garrett Jackson is going to be landing out of bounds with 7:32 to play. Looked like he got knocked over. He kind of looked at the ref, but not how Riverton wanted to start it out with. They now have 17 turnovers today, 2 in less than 6 seconds. Inbound is Coleman to Rogers. Rogers, top of the key, back to Paddock. Paddock for 3, no good. And the rebound, we're going to get a foul on Garrett Jackson, who didn't exactly box out, and he kind of threw a hip in there. That'll be his 4th, team first.
Jackson is 4th. First team foul.
7:24 to play. Inbound is to Gavin Paddock, and they're going to throw it away now. So that'll be their 7th turnover of the day. And Treber and Jackson both come out. Coming in will be Blake Gantenbein. No, Treber didn't come out. Excuse me. It'll be Blake Gantenbein coming in. The rest of the starters will stay. Inbound is to Bo Anderson. Anderson into the front court. Picks up his dribble. He needs help now and tries to thread the needle. Clay Sheets. He does get it to him. Clay turns around, fires. Coleman with the rebound, though, as Clay airballs it up to Garrett Paddock. Gets it to Gavin, and no foul called, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Riverton's Bo Anderson. Coleman will look to inbound with 6:58 to play in regulation. And it's going to be tipped by Gage Treber and go out of bounds. Good anticipation of the pass and clogging that passing lane. Everybody with basically their full set of timeouts. Riverton used 1 right after the River White Plume injury. Inbound is in the paint, put up no good by Williams. Williams gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. This foul is against Blake Gantenbein, his 2nd, team 2nd. And it'll be Williams going to the line. We haven't heard a whole lot from him. He is a starter, however. Has no points on the day. First one on its way is up and good. That's what you like, guy who just hasn't even really taken many shots to hit from the free throw line. Anderson will come out for Trenton Weber. And it's out to a 10-point game, a chance to get it to 11. Second one on its way, pure and perfect. 6:50 to go, and it's 44-33. Treber is going to throw a long pass. Guy was open, but he way overshot him. 6:46 to play, and Riverton in this fourth quarter has really, really struggled. Inbound to Rogers. Rogers, Coleman on the left wing. Coleman back up top for Paddock. Paddock over to Rogers on the right wing. He drives in. He loves that little 15-footer. Left it well short. Gage Treber comes away with the rebound. Riverton, long pass to Sheets. Sheets tried to feed Gantenbein. He'll keep it, and he just gets absolutely stuffed and sent out of bounds. It'll remain with Riverton. Inbound is Eric Smith in the corner. Give and go with Treber. Treber puts it up. Good job by Treber to draw the contact there. He was going for the and one. No good, but he will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul is against number 13, Williams, his second. I've got it as the first, and the scoreboard has it as the first. Treber with the first one on its way, well short. And you know you're in trouble when Treber starts missing free throws, and he is 3 for 5, which is well under his average of 76%. Second one on its way, nails it good. 44-34. Treber will come out, as will Gantbine, Larson, and Dane Cox coming in. Inbound is to Rogers. Coleman towards the paint. Nice dish out to Paddock. Paddock to his brother Gavin. Gavin over to Rogers on the wing. 6:05 to play inside to Garrett. Garrett picks up. He was looking for Coleman, but there's a guy right behind him, luckily for him. They get into Paddock, puts it up, ain't good. That being Garrett Paddock. He now has 9. Smith, long pass to Larson. Larson to Weber. Weber thought about it. You can see it in his eyes. Now he drives in, puts it up, partially deflected, and it goes out of bounds with 5:40 to play. And this fourth quarter just is discombobulated, to say the least, for the Riverton Wolverines. Larson inbounds to Cox. Cox up top for Weber. Into the paint for Larson. Larson to Smith in the corner. Smith, a long 3, no good. Rebound by Natrona, but stolen away by Clay Sheets. Sheets inside to Larson to Cox. Cox from 15, good. Timeout going to be by Riverton as Cox scores his first. He scored in every game he's played, I do believe, but he's only playing like 3. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. 46-36. Riverton down by 10 with 5:20. Oh, wow, we got the clock wrong. We'll be right back here on Why Today.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
And welcome back. 5:24 to play. Coach East using one of his timeouts. Mustangs have all 5 of theirs. Riverton with 3. Inbound to Rogers, 10-point game. Rogers gets it back. No, it's going to be intercepted by Eric Smith. Smith going to take it all the way up and good. Eric Smith scores to make it an 8-point game. They get it to Paddock. He dribbles into the paint, kicks out to Gavin Paddock. And Trent Weber just got trucked, and guess what he did? Trent Weber is trucked by Paddock and draws the charge. He is the state leader in drawing charges. So 4:57, Treber inbounds to Eric Smith. Smith to Treber. Treber to Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets to Jackson. Back outside to Clay Sheets for 3. Left it short. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson puts it up and in. Jackson, first points of the second half. 6-point game. 4:34 to play. To Rogers for Natrona. Natrona will back things out. Fans trying to get into it here. To Coleman. Coleman on guarded by Sheets. Has it, gets it back out to Paddock. Paddock to Coleman on the wing. Coleman drives in, kicks out to Rogers. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by Williams, and into Paddock, who puts it up and good. And we've got a timeout by Natrona. They'll use their first. Let's see, it's going to be a 30-second. We'll take it with them. 4:03 to play here in the fourth. Riverton trails 48-40 on 939 KTAK.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And welcome back. Riverton inbound. Eric Smith went for 3, hit the top of the shot, or the soon-to-be shot clock. It says 35 on it. It doesn't technically exist yet. So it went out of bounds. It is Natrona basketball. They'll inbound it to Rogers. Riverton looking to put on a little bit of full court pressure. Picking up intensely, though, at half court. Smith, they get to Paddock, though. Paddock, and that was just weird. He had it, then he didn't, then he had it again. And somehow that wasn't a walk, but okay. Inside to Paddock. Cox, Jade Schreiber just raked his face. I don't think he meant to. He just was coming down. But that is going to be the 4th, I do believe, against Gage Schreiber. It'll be team 3rd. It is indeed. So here come Blake Gantenbein for Schreiber. And Larson will come in for Clay Sheets. Coleman inbounds to Rogers. Rogers puts on the deck, then finds Williams up and good. No, Paddock up and good. Back out to a 10-point game. Smith. Larson, long pass, intercepted momentarily, but tracked down by the quarterback, Blake Gantenbein. Cross-court pass to Smith. Smith from 17, up and good, and 1! As he's pushed at the end of it. Let's see who the foul is against. It is against number 1. That's Rogers. That'll be his 3rd. That'll be his 4th, excuse me. I had his 3rd team foul. And this is where you need Eric Smith to find the gumption and complete this 3-point play. And he is favoring that ankle. With 3:02 to play. Free throw up and good. Sheets will come in for him. He'll go to the end of the bench. No, he'll go into the back. Second player we've seen go into the back for Riverton. 7-point game. Inbound is to Gavin Paddock. Paddock to, I just forgot who, Carter Cox. Carter Cox brings her over the timeline. Guarded by Larson. Picks up his dribble, now goes to Garrett Paddock. Garrett Paddock inside for Williams. Williams now stuck, and it's stolen away by Riverton. Cox to Larson. Larson fumbles with it, but gets it back to Sheets in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by Garrett Jackson. Puts it up good. 5-point game. 2:27 left. Coleman into the front court. Sheets trying to get to it. They're going to get Sheets with a foul. He'll be Sheets' 3rd, I do believe, team 4th. It'll put them in the bonus, and here comes Schreiber back in. Inbound is to Gavin Paddock. 2:19 and counting. Paddock to Coleman. You can tell they're looking to trap in this man-to-man. To Paddock. Out to Carter Cox. Cox to Coleman. Back out to Paddock. He thought about the 3. This is where the shot clock might be nice. Dribbles in. Thought about it. Did Cooper Cox and picks it up. Dribbles into the, and they find Williams underneath, and he can't finish it. Dane Cox with the rebound, and he is fouled. They found Williams underneath, and he tried to do the up and under. So the foul is going to be against number 2. That is Garrett Paddock. It'll be his second. It'll be team 4th. So inbound is to Sheets. So any foul non-offensive on either team now is going to be the bonus. Minute 40 left. Sheets breaks it, gets it to Dane Cox. Cox to Sheets. Sheets wants it from 17, left it way short. Long pass, deflected momentarily by Sheets, and Williams puts it up and in. Or Cox puts it up and in. Williams to Sheets. Sheets for 3, well short. Out to Eric Smith. Minute 10 left. To Jackson. They got to move. You ain't got time for this. Jackson looking to drive in. He's going to get a palming. No, he's going to get shoved. Instead, I was really worried about the palming violation there. And it'll send him to the free throw line. But again, Garrett Jackson under 50%. They really need these 2 from him. Foul is against Coleman. That is his second. Jackson on the day 0 for 2. And he misses this one. I'm sorry, folks. You got to have your 2 best scorers, which points per game or Garrett Jackson and Eric Smith. They've got to be better than 52% from the free throw line. Jackson, one more chance to cut it down to 2 possession, but the 2 possession the hard way. And that one just was like a brick. It set on the back and then fell in. But it'll be timeout by Riverton by Coach Sheets. 52-46, minute 1. Don't go anywhere. Riverton still with a chance here on 939 KTAK.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back. Inbounded by Natrona. They get in the half court. You think there'll be some fouling going on here, and there isn't because there's a timeout on the floor with 53.2 seconds left. This one by Coach Paddock and Natrona County. We'll be right back here on WYO Today.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back. 53.2 seconds left. Inbounding by Riverton here, or by Natrona. It'll be Cox to inbound. Gets into Rogers. Coach Sheets not happy with something. Paddock's going to drive in, lay it up, and good. They found Gavin Paddock, and he found a straight line in. He now has 10. Long pass to Bo Anderson, and he's going to get called for a walk. With 34.2 seconds left in the 8-point game. So it does indeed look like Riverton is going to fall here. It'll be the third loss in a row for Riverton. 28 seconds left, and we're going to have a foul against Riverton. It's against Jackson. He is now fouled out. They'll send Coleman to the line. Coleman is 2 of 6. First one up and good. Second one up and good. Lead stretches back out to 10. Inbound by Trieber to Smith. Rebound after the miss by Smith. He's now hobbling a little bit, favoring that ankle he tweaked earlier. And they're going to move in. Fast break up and good by Cox. Or no, it's by Carter Cox. Three-pointer fired at the buzzer is no good. And your final is 56-48 in favor of Natrona County. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We're joined by our Gatorade good effort of the game and one of our players of the game, Garrett Jackson. Garrett, heck of a start for you in the first quarter. Walk me through a little bit about how you were feeling there as you finished the quarter up with 7.
I just know, like, at the beginning of the games, we've kind of had a rough time getting going. So I just wanted to come out with as much energy as possible.
All right, you finished with 11. Team in the midst of a losing streak. Let's just be what it is.
Yeah.
One of the things that's happened over the past 3 games is your turnovers gone away. What can y'all do to work on that and get that back to where y'all were averaging like about 12 per game?
We just got to take care of the ball. I don't know. I think be a little bit more patient. Stop trying to rush things.
All right. Well, now it's hard as can be, but with 2 days, you've got to put this game out of your head because now you got to go to Kelly Walsh. What are some of the things you do to just put a loss in the back burner, just put it in the rear view?
It's definitely hard to do, but I just kind of think about the next game and worry about that as best as possible.
All right, and one of the things that y'all are known for is your defensive intensity. Where's that come from? Is that just generated from coach? Because you all seem to have it, and it can't all just be genetic.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of Bo. He really gets after us on defense, so definitely translates into the game.
All right, well, we'll see you down on Saturday, and we want to thank our Gatorade player of the game, Mr. Garrett Jackson. We'll be right back here on WYO Today, 93.9 KTAK.
Your tax pros at 219 119 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
All right, welcome back to the Klager Ticker postgame show. We're joined by Coach Sheets. Talk first a little bit about Eric was a little gimpy there towards the end of the game. River White Plume, of course, coming back out in civilians is kind of an oddity because watching him go down was right after the Shoshone point guard broke his leg.
Okay.
At Wyoming Indian, so
Right.
he works with us.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
How's River's prognosis? You expect further testing, obviously, but good to see him back on the bench.
Yeah, again, talking to Paige, they got to look at it a little bit more, but it was his knee. Again, it's just preliminary. So hopefully it's not major, and hopefully we get him back. You know, our hearts are with River right now, and until we find out, it's just hard to know.
All right, one of the things, we're in the midst of 3 games in a row, and one of the things that really kind of jumps out, on the stat book, and I know you talk about it constantly, is the offensive rebounds by the opponent went way up, and the turnovers for Riverton have gone way up, this time over 20 again. Is there anything that can be done drill-wise or anything like that to maybe get them a little more patient, get them to slow down, think a little bit more, what have you?
Yeah, I mean, Natrona is the best defensive team on our side. They held Green River to 22 points, and we saw how good Green River is. So part of that, they pressure you all game. It's very physical. They're going to get away with fouls until they call them. That's just kind of how teams do when they press you, right? If you got a physical team, you play on the verge of that line and see where the refs are going to call it, and you play where that's at. And so they are a good defensive team. So that being said, a couple of those turnovers were unforced. We just kind of threw them away. You hate to tell kids not to be aggressive, but at the same time, take care of the ball. And then on the offensive rebound side, we gave up a ton to start the game, and that's a good team. Like I said, that's the best team on our side, in my opinion, by quite a bit. And so to compete with them, I was very pleased with. But yeah, I mean, it's been kind of our bugaboo all year. When you give up offensive rebounds, you turn the ball over, you don't make free throws. I mean, your margin for error is numbers that Vegas would like to have in their favor because it's slim. You know what I mean? When you, like I said, don't get rebounds, turn the ball over, don't make free throws. You just can't win. And so we've got to get better at all those. But that being said, to cut it to 6 against the best team on our side, late in the fourth, I like how the boys competed.
You got a chance to play Martin quite a bit in the first half, and then Nate Cox quite a bit in the second half. Was that always planned, or was it partly because of White Plume's injury?
No, they've done well in practice. So honestly, they've earned their time, and we've talked to them about that. I think they kind of came in, wishing they played more, and I agreed. You always want to play more, but those guys and some of our JV guys have really earned the right to play in those games. So you're going to see those guys more, especially against the bigger teams. If we're playing more guard-oriented teams, it may be a little tough just because they're bigger, but you're going to see Braden and Dane definitely more than you have.
And again, one of the guys who continues to impress did again tonight. Gage Trebert has just been coming on. Kind of like River White Plume, so it's kind of sad. It's very sad to see White Plume go down for multiple reasons, obviously. But talk a little bit about Gage and how he just seems to develop every single week.
He's done a good job, and he's aggressive. He takes the ball to the basket, and sometimes, we talk about there's that fine line of being over-aggressive and then under control, and I don't know that anybody ever masters that, but Gage is getting better at that to where he's not just kind of going into a crowd. He's kicking out when he's needed to. He's rebounding. His defense is getting better. Gage is that kid that likes to go for every steal and try to block every shot. And so, he's starting to play more solid to where he's not going for all those. And he's progressing really well.
And lastly, yet again, I got to utter the words that Trenton Weber just got trucked.
Yep.
He leads the state in charges per game,
cool,
just under 1. And it's like he has no sense of safety.
No, I know.
I've seen him just trucked over. Is that just something that's ingrained in the kid? I know your defenses have been known for charges throughout the years, but he seems to have a special knack and no fear of just getting ran smack over.
It takes a special person to have that grit, that will, to stand in there when you know you're going to get ran over. And Trenton, is that guy for us. He takes charges. He plays great defense. He rebounds. He does anything that we ask him to do. Unfortunately, he was really sick this week, and so we knew his numbers his minutes wouldn't quite be as many. But it's cool to see him leading the state by a good margin. And that's a credit to just being unselfish. Honestly, he's an all-in team player all the time.
And lastly, Kelly Walsh on Saturday got her bounce back really quick.
Yep.
And I fear this may be a redundant question for you. What do you need to see improve besides free throws, offensive rebounds, and turnovers?
Yeah, no,
what do you see out of Kelly Walsh that you need to prepare for?
Well, to go back to that point, if we have one of those categories be more reasonable, I think, and it was a 6-point game with 4 minutes to go, 12 points, it was probably closer to that 8 or 10. Just because they got a layup at the end and they got some free throws that we had to foul on. So I like where the boys are playing. Again, we just got to kind of start working on those 3 things. Kelly Walsh plays a really good zone. So you go from being probably the best man defense on our side to the best zone defense on our side. So we got to really work on that. We've started working on that, but prepare for that on Saturday.
All right. Well, we want to thank you once again for joining us. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on WYO Today.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show. We're just going to go over the Riverton stats real quick. We already did our Gatorade Good Sport Great Effort Player of the Game. Our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game is Gage Treber. He leads the Riverton scoring attack with 12. So congratulations to him and to Garrett Jackson, second leading scorer on the team, with 11 tonight. Finishing with 6 was Eric Smith. 5 from Clay Sheets, 3 from Anderson, 3 from White Plume, and then 2 from Cox. And now we go against, as they said, as Coach Sheets said, Kelly Walsh. It's kind of like going from old Big East days, playing Georgetown with their man-to-man, and then going to play Jim Boeheim in Syracuse with their 2-3 matchup zone. You're going to face a team that probably has the best zone, maybe in the whole state, just regardless of level. Granted, that's easier to say with a 4A team, but it is a very good zone. You got to be able to shoot over the top of it, and there's some concerns there. Both Eric Smith coming up, Gimpy, they'll keep an eye on that. Of course, I'm sure even if it's just a sprain, it will freeze up overnight. It will get sore and it will get stiff, so he'll need treatment, and we'll see what his status is. River White Plume, of course, is going to be further testing. Trainer's going to keep an eye on it, I'm sure, and maybe even some testing at either Sage or somewhere of that nature. In his future, it is his knee. They have identified that. It's good to see him on the bench, but we'll see what his availability is going forward. Based on how he went down and what he couldn't put on it, I'm going to guess that Saturday's probably out of the question. But seeing Dane Cox and Braden Martin get in was nice to see, and they bring a little bit of size, especially Dane Cox. So it's going to be a tough road to hoe, getting your final 56-48. And basically what we need to see now is what comes out of the injury tent, so to speak. And lastly, we want to thank Leanne Sanderson for staying with us, of course, on the board. And we're about ready to be taken down, but especially doubt he's listening. My guess is he's in Casper. but he may be at Sage West. Who knows with what we're hearing about the severity of it. But, Andrew, if you're listening, if your family or friends are listening, please pass it on. All our thoughts and prayers are with Andrew as the starting point guard for the Shoshone Wranglers and also one of our own on the Lander broadcast during football and coming on with us more often during football and basketball after he graduates this year. Goes down with a severe broken leg, it looks like. Severe enough that they actually called the game and ended it right there. So for Lance Anderson, for all the team at Wire today, this has been Kevin Shields along with camerawoman Courtney, and we'll see you on Saturday against Kelly Walsh here on KTAK.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property.